Everybody, welcome. We are in episode 11 of Factions of Fate. Thanks for joining us. It's going to be an action-filled day, I think. There's a lot going on. So buckle up for the combat. It should be pretty good. Please like and also subscribe. Let other people know we exist. For whatever reason,
please.
Yeah, YouTube, I hear it all the time from other channels, but we get it too. YouTube just unsubscribes people and does some crazy stuff. So if you think you're subscribed, just double check because YouTube does goofy things, and we don't control it as much as I would like to.
Everyone subscribed.
Yeah, we will be missing Cameron for the first part of our adventure. He has a work function, but will be joining us as soon as he's able. So we might take a quick break to bring Cameron in sometime later on today. Hopefully that's going to happen. Otherwise, the rest of this party is probably going to die. I can't change fate. So until that point, I'll be running Lyra as like a partial NPC if needed, but mostly, not really there. Speaking of being gone, sorry for being gone for a bit here. I've been busy. My daughter, Gabby, is actually running for Miss Colorado in a few weeks. Yeah. We've all been rallying around her. So I'll place a fundraising link at the bottom as a pinned comment below. If you want to help, that's awesome. I appreciate it. To that end, I'll also be gone again in a few weeks around the 4th of July, but hopefully we might, change some things around so that it won't be so noticed. So starting next week, we'll be doing more 2-part episodes to help with some upcoming schedules. It's easier to bring everyone together for longer sessions a few times and take more breaks just because looking at ahead of my schedule, it's really busy and it's a lot to do all that and edit and everything else. So we'll just kind of stretch it out and still keep everybody coming back for more, hopefully. As a side note, during my downtime, I did manage, get this out, to defeat Baldur's Gate 3 in honor mode. Yes.
What?
Yeah, I did.
How is that possible?
Bravo. It's gold dice, baby. Yeah. Check out my grill. Yeah. So I used a drow. It was Rogue 4, Bard 8 is what I used. That was my combination as my main. I posted the final battle to our channel mostly for my own gratitude, just so I can show off. But anybody interested in can watch it. I prepared way too much for that game. It was kind of crazy, but I had fun doing it. All right. Anyway, are we all ready to get this game started now that Baldur's Gate 3 and all of our other stuff is behind us? All right. Let's have some fun.
Let's go. Previously,
after defeating the evil that infested the Barrowwoods, our heroes returned back to Triboar to find a town too quiet for its own good. Shh. As a trading town at the crossroads between Silverymoon, Waterdeep, Yartar, and Neverwinter, that's a lot, the once vibrant town had very few caravans. The locals there are concerned with what's happening. They heard more rumors about the bugbear chieftain King Yard, who might be raiding caravans south along the long road. I think that road's compensating. A soldier from Yartar spoke of that the town was sealed off, Yartar. They had already seen elemental creatures in the area close to town and down the Triboar Trail. And Lear himself is here to investigate sightings of giants, though he hasn't seen many giants so far.
Well, they might be giants.
They might be.
They were. I just saw them.
Nice.
It's great.
Great. Take a break and go watch them and come back.
Get some health potions.
Nice. But overshadowing all is the upcoming election and the mysterious object beneath the Lord Protector's tower. Lord Protector Dorothra Chandrel admitted she was a Harper agent and is protecting something in the basement. She hinted that it had fallen from the sky years ago with a strange rock, the very same rock that Eckankar was once tasked to protect and lost.
Way to go.
I said it was very important. It's really important that we
really important, guys.
Yeah. He lost when one of the soldiers within Triboar betrayed him and the others at the Ilmater shrine and made off with that artifact.
And Eckankar gets all the hate.
I know.
Yeah, well,
We gotta find that guy. Clear your name.
Even though he's
I really want to find him.
Check your mic.
This ain't Vandalin.
You have no mic right now, Eric. Some of the group then came face to face with the Rothra's challenger, the being disguising itself as Duvessa Shane. They know it's not the real Duvessa because the real Duvessa is buried in the Burrow Woods.
Who did that?
Yeah. But you have to watch the episode. I feel like you're not paying enough attention.
I know who did that.
I
I'm
tell ya.
asking leading questions.
I mean, it's like that DM who makes the grand reveal, ta-da, and then people are like, "Who is this guy?" You're like, "You mean the guy I said 30 times?" All right, but because the body was without a head, you knew that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that part was
Only Duvessa's
clear.
close friend Zindra could make out the whole whose body it actually was.
I remember that part too.
Yeah.
I helped with her hand identification.
Nice. With the election in just 2 days, the party is following the only lead they have to find and expose Duvessa before it's too late. Ogres they met told them their tower was taken over by a gnome with meadow creatures. Because Duvessa was seen on a metal horse, the party believes there might be a connection. They traded beer for information from the ogres on where to find the tower and headed down the old road in search of whatever they might find.
Yes.
Yeah. Down the old road, they came across an arching sign and a hidden large pit that Hemo conveniently fell into.
Yay.
Literally, every time I do a pit, I just call it a Hemo.
It's his
falling
favorite thing
through
to do.
Luckily, I had my grappling hook.
And you only have one hemotoma.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Insert lap track here. All right. And that's how they stumbled upon a nest of elemental spiders and a massive fire worm. After an exciting conflict, the party rescued Hemo and destroyed the nest. Only Eckankar was brutally beaten when he was swallowed by the fire worm, but he is still kicking.
He spit him right back out.
Yeah. Now you had to do like one major hit, and you're able to do that thanks to your spell. Yeah, Hold Monster was awesome. And there's where we start, hunting for information to reveal Duvessa as unfit to serve as Lord Protector with the election scheduled for tomorrow. Now the days are ticking by. So as we are here just before you've just defeated these creatures, as you recall, and you have some options to decide what you want to do next. What do you guys think you want to do?
Northeast.
Heal.
Heal? We're going to heal ourselves?
Heal me mostly.
Does sound smart.
We can see that Lear is sitting here. He's about half done, but right now he's just a big gas bag. We have Hemo is sitting here, and he's about half right now. And I think most everybody else is looking pretty okay. Zindra is where's she at? She's about 22 of 35. She actually has more hit points than that. I have to upgrade her level. Let me do that.
I'm gonna pull out my cup. It does healing at 44 plus 4.
Yep.
Nice.
Start with that.
And then I can cast Cure
Oh,
Wound.
okay, that's not bad. So 14 back on that.
Nice.
While we're all sort of standing down here, can Hemo sort of scan the perimeter for any hostiles?
Absolutely.
Now that that's all over, we have to make sure this wasn't a trap intentionally set.
Absolutely. Give me a perception roll. What'd you get?
That's an 8. Maybe
Yikes.
I'm busy tending to Eckankar.
The brush here is thick and heavy, and remember, it has a bunch of razor sharp edges to the thickets. If you run through, you might take damage, and most likely anything in there is going to be either very resistant to taking that damage, or probably not amongst the briar. So you don't see anything.
Zindra, our druid is a cloud right now. What do you know of the nature of these spiders? Is that a hole they dug, or is it a trap?
She's like, she looks at the remnants of the smoking haze, where once a spider might have been, but they've all evaporated into just dust and ash. She looks at it and she kind of rubs her foot through this whatever piles of ash are around. And she's like, I've never seen anything like this before.
Great. Could it be that they were summoned?
Well, I mean,
They sort of looked like they lived down in that hole down there.
Yes, it definitely looked like a nest, the one glimpse I got of it before fleeing for my life.
Yeah, what's down there?
So cast Cure Wounds on you for 7 points.
Zindra gets to the edge and kind of like leans over.
Careful, the edge is slippery.
She's like, oh, well, gotta catch her.
Yeah, let me get that grappling hook back.
The grappling hook is attached to the edge still, I believe. So if you want to climb down, you can climb down it.
Well, I guess I'll leave it. Do we have any need to go down there? It seemed like it was a large area.
I believe we should investigate.
Let's do it quickly. I think this is a good idea. Theo will float himself down there with his winged boot.
I'll use my dancing lights cantrip and put a string of lights down the hole for, what's my range? 120 feet.
Yeah, it's not that far. It's not that far down. You should be able to get down. I believe it's 40 feet or so down to the bottom, and the bottom is just one ledge. I'll bring you all to that map, and we'll go from there.
So we took a short rest.
God, you didn't say you took a short rest.
Are we going to take a short rest?
I think that'd be a good idea.
If we can make sure that it's safe down here and we're not going to be jumped, then yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
So
I
you're
didn't see
gonna go
anybody
down.
watching us up top, but there could be more spiders down here.
All right, going down the hole. No short rest. Noted.
Just
All
to
right,
make sure.
All right, we bring the cavern up and clear out anything that might have been leftovers from the previous map.
Hemo, you got those 7 hit points, right?
Seven hit points. Oh, those were for me.
Yeah, bonus.
Awesome. That puts
Okay.
me.
Well, yeah, who got hit the most?
Heck.
I was
I
looking at
did.
Hemo's hit points
I'm
and
at about half right now, so
I just looked at
Kimo
who's
and I
lowest.
are, yeah.
All right, I'll bring up the map, and then you guys can put yourself on it. So this is what you see. I will
I gotta
believe.
update my default.
Yeah, let me do a read your description here one more time.
I'm gonna update my default token.
All I saw were a bunch of fire spiders and that worm thing, and I decided to hightail it.
All right, what you see here is you see that as you enter in this weird area, you can see that the area is covered in ash that you might expect. There is where you move, you leave a trail of ashen as it kind of spews up around you. It's difficult to breathe here in the fact that it's just stuffy, but it isn't necessarily dangerous. Below, you can see a briny pool. Looks like there might be something inside, but it looks dangerous, as in it might not be just water. Give me a perception check, everybody. What'd you guys get?
19.
15.
A lot of 15s.
All right.
18.
Even though it's dark
22.
here, because
There
you
you
can
go.
see in the corner, right up here in the corner where it seems to disappear in the darkness, there is a tunnel that leads beyond.
Ooh.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's a tunnel that you didn't notice when you were flat on your back, Hemo, trying to.
With all the spiders and the fireworm coming at you. How did
Well-
you not see that?
I don't know.
I was otherwise engaged.
It's fair.
You know, taking falling damage and all.
He was swamped.
All right, what would you
I
like
was
to do?
floored.
It's a 20-foot climb down here. Sorry, it's a 10-foot climb down here. It seems to be fairly easy to get down here.
I'm gonna sort of float, walk around in the air here.
Are you going to use
20
your?
feet up.
You going to use your boots?
Yeah, I used them to come down here, so it's
Yeah.
like that would have been a round or two, and I'm
Sure.
just gonna keep moving across for the first minute, and then I might land. So maybe I'll only burn a minute. We'll see.
You got
We'll
it.
see where I land here.
What would you like to do? You see Theo climb down. Theo, you can see that this area as well is also covered with a lot of that ash. It's reddish cinders, and just it's so lightweight as you even when your movement around it kind of just makes it kind of blow around.
So just wafting a little bit.
Yeah.
All over.
You do smell something, kind of maybe a little metallic, a little kind of a combination of metal and brine.
Yeah, can I investigate that pool from up in the air here a little bit? I'll move,
Sure.
I'll move slowly closer as I look at it.
Yeah, give me an first of all, give me a perception. Let's start with that.
Alrighty, 19.
All right, you see this greenish liquid that's sitting there below. Within the liquid looks to be remnants of fallen creatures and possibly some other items that might be of interest.
Ooh, interesting. So yeah, I'll move a little bit closer and I'll see if I can make out any details inside of there.
Do you need a mage hand with that, Theo?
You can see that there is a probably an onyx necklace of some sort. You see the bottom is littered with gems and
Holy moly.
Gold.
I'll say it to everyone. Looks like I see gems and gold in here. This is a treasure trove. Should I...
And probably a ring of some sort.
Ooh.
Should I try to extract any of this with the mage hand?
That doesn't look very fun to touch, but yeah, let's try that. Here, let me help. Hemo climbs down.
As he's coming over, I guess you'll be on
down as well.
I do have mage hand, so I'll cast that myself.
So does Hemo.
Try to-
It's his high elf
Try to
cantrip.
grab one of the first things. So it was an onyx necklace, I think. So I'll reach for that and try to pull it out. Watch out! If I stir something, it might attack.
What's next? A brine elemental?
Yes.
All right, you reach in with the main.
Oh gods, those
mage
are a
hand.
thing. I get ready to draw my sword.
Reach with the ghostly mage hand. It reaches into the brine. As it extracts the necklace, you draw it forth. When you do so, the necklace appears. Looks to be a beautiful, ornate jade and onyx necklace etched with some ancient ruins, like old literature. It's probably a language that's older than common, or perhaps of a different dimension.
Is it celestial or draconic by chance?
It is not.
And I'm assuming not Elvish, or you would have probably mentioned that.
Right. There just seems to be. Why don't you give me a history roll?
Would love to. History. There we go. 23.
All right. With that, looking at it, are you? It's
Holding
still
it
being
right in front of his face.
Yeah.
Basically, you're just using mage hand still.
Yeah, looking at it with the mage hand, you can see that this is written in. You recognize it as Old Eluskin. It's an ancient language that's been
Say that out loud.
gone for many hundreds of years.
Old
Yeah, it hasn't been
Eluskin.
around.
It looks like, anyways. Does anybody read Old Eluskin?
In all my years, I can't say I've ever even heard of Old Eluskin.
I haven't even heard of Young Ones.
It's my best guess, anyways.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you see that onyx and jade necklace that's etched with these ruins. Seems to be almost like a very short necklace, something that would be like almost like a band, like a collar almost. Yeah.
Sure. Does it? So how do I tell something's magical here? Do I have
Detect magic?
Arcana check?
You can give me an Arcana check to see it.
Yeah, since it's right in front of my face, I might as well try that.
What'd you roll for?
14.
14. You it doesn't appear magical to you just looking at it.
Gotcha. Huh. Interesting.
Who's hoarding the treasure down here? They're hardly dragons.
Well, it was a worm. Do worms hoard treasure?
It could be a guardian.
I'll,
Maybe it's the treasure that our ogre friends was telling us about.
Maybe. Can I do a history check on knowing about, or is there another check for knowing if worms would be likely to hoard treasure as well?
Yeah, you can go recall knowledge on that creature. So go ahead and give me it's going to be difficult because there's a higher level creature.
Gotcha. So
Give me a recall knowledge for these would be Arcana.
Arcana.
Yeah.
All right. Rolling progressively lower. I got a 12 that time.
You don't know much about what that fire worm is. You didn't know anything about it, and so you
It's
don't
hungry,
really know. What it's.
But it was like in this pool, from what I think Eck saw, right? When he
Well,
fell
you
down
can
here?
ask. You can ask.
Yeah,
You don't know any. You
I don't
weren't
know.
ever down here. Yeah.
that's fair.
Well, I have mage hand as well. I'll go after that ring.
Everybody's grabbing stuff.
All right, you're gonna cast Mage Hand, and you reach with the Mage Hand and grab the ring. All right, pulling the ring out, the ring lifts up out of the greenish brine. The liquid kind of dripping off of it as the gravity kind of dries it in here. You can see that this ring looks like a ring that has it's kind of half gold, and then the other half looks to be some kind of a hummingbird. Half gold, half hummingbird.
Like a filigree hummingbird, or like the corpse of a hummingbird.
No, the whole thing is gold, but the hummingbird itself seems to be
Like carved.
painted or carved. It seems to be painted in a colored gold.
Oh,
It's
cool.
literally like somebody somebody dyed the gold in some ways and painted this thing over the top. And it seems to be so the beak is so like it's a U shape, and the beak is opening one end, the tail at the other end, and then the loop comes underneath it.
I'll begin casting Identify.
All right, you're going to cast Identify on the ring.
And while you do that, I'm going to hand you that little flower that the pixies gave you that I never did identify.
Okay.
Is that a ritual? Do we need to spend some time down here?
Yeah. I have to do it.
Maybe we could just check that this cave is secure and we can take a short rest. I'm sure nothing in their right mind is going to come down here while we wait.
All right, I like this idea. I'll mage hand the necklace over to you, Jaru, and then I'll start to walk, make my way around this pool, and I'm going to go over and sort of land in front of this opening here, and start to look down that hole.
So I'm going to tuck myself back into this little corner here.
Zindra looks over to the edge. There's some dead shit up here. She says that she like, do you want to do anything with these? I don't know. Can we use these bones for anything?
Are they humanoid?
No, they look like wandering creatures. I looked through them and I didn't see anything on there.
Hard to tell much from wildlife corpses. Probably just food, right?
Probably. Looks like whatever was here ate through them. They look like they have bites on them, though. I mean, I don't think those spiders would have ate them. It seems those spiders look like they were elemental. Whatever ate these were probably maybe here before. I don't know.
Maybe this is a nest for something else.
Hey,
what do you see down the hallway there?
Those lights over here, the dancing lights.
Of course, yeah. I can keep concentration on them and move them with a action. So
I got dark vision up to 60 feet in dim light. So as long as we can get some dim light down this tunnel, I can take a look.
All right. How far away can your dancing lights go?
I can move them up to 200 feet away. They just have to be within 20 feet of each other. So I can essentially light up a 20, 40, 60, 80 foot span. So I light up the closest 80 feet down the tunnel.
Perfect. All right.
It is dim light, actually, but it is, it's enough for Theo and our eyes.
Perfect. Looking out through the dim light of the hall, you send him down in a tunnel. You see that the tunnel goes well beyond 80 feet and continues on. It's a rough-hewn path. It looks barely big enough to hold a medium creature.
When you say hewn, does it look like it was carved by tools or by creatures?
Give me a nature check.
Just saying we don't have a druid.
Yeah, I haven't even clicked nature for a while.
He's upstairs. He's up in the.
That's an 11.
You're not sure.
Maybe we just need to keep watch here while we rest.
The druid Lear calls down and he says there might be some movement.
Call down?
What's that?
How does he call down?
He's an air elemental, so he's going to use his mental ability.
Oh, that's right. He's telepathic.
Yeah. He's going to call down using his mental ability because he's able to do that.
Yep.
And he's going to talk to Jaru. Well, he can't see Jaru, so he'll talk to Zindra because that's the one he can see. Zindra says, "Hey, Lear up there says he's gonna take a look around the area, backtrack, and see if he can see anybody following us or anything. He'll be back."
Smart.
He can fly.
Yeah.
So I have familiarity with stonesmithing and stuff like that. I have some experience with that. Can I use my investigation with that to check out the walls of this?
Go for it. Yeah.
Tunnel. Okay.
Yeah.
See if it was done by humans or not, or tools or not, which kind of was the question. 20 on my investigation.
Looks like it was dug out by burrowing creatures of some sort.
Gotcha. So kind of like clawing marks on the sides. It's not squared up and stuff.
No, it's very rough, but it's bigger than you might expect most clawing or burrowing creatures to have. It's as big as a medium creature. So it would probably be difficult for most natural creatures to dig something out like this. Although they could. Bears will do that. They'll dig out through tunnels. But why would they dig out a tunnel in the bottom of this? You're not sure. So it both gives you an answer and they add more questions, right?
Yeah, I will tell everyone this is not done by smith tools. Looks like a creature.
Well, then maybe we can infer it's not a trap by either fake Duvessa's people or by these hobgoblins.
Can we tell if this is going the same direction as we would have been traveling to the northeast?
Give me a
I can tell you the direction of that tunnel. My cloak of ports flaps uselessly
Right.
behind me.
all right. he's like, I got you, bro. Your cloak
Less
flaps
uselessly.
in the wind. Your cloak of ports always telling you the direction where north is. You can tell that this is actually going almost parallel to the place you were traveling to before.
I don't know. It's same direction. It could
I
just
like
be
this.
under the trail.
Let's try it when we're rested. Should we take a short rest?
That's up to you,
Team.
to decide.
I
can
would
keep watching
very
somebody.
much.
Be wise.
I'll
I'll
literally.
stay by the mouth of this tunnel, though,
I was
just
gonna
in
do the same
case.
thing. I'm literally just gonna like sit down like in the mouth of the cave, so I'm like blocking it as a medium creature,
Sure.
and I've got my armor and everything. So like something attacks, I'll probably be able to block it.
You probably.
There is more stuff in the pool.
There's a lot more stuff, but you guys can get it out. Yes.
I am identifying.
All right.
Yeah. You're busy preparing your spell. For
He
the
looks
next
over at
phase.
Hemo and Ek, and I think I heard somebody else say they had Mage Hand.
If I
think you
use
do.
Mage Hand to dig out some of the gems, do I still get a short rest, or do I need to like rest and recuperate and not be digging
Well, you
through
can
treasure?
you can do small activities while you're short resting.
I would say you wouldn't be able to you wouldn't be able to cast spells while you're short resting.
That's fair. It is a concentration.
I think that during you would be able to do things like minor things, but you wouldn't be able to do things like.
Do you want to trade, Hemo? You want to sit in the cave entrance, and I'll go pull them out?
Are you going to allow me one casting of Identify to get those three things? Or do you
It's
want
a
me to
10
do
minute.
3?
What does the
Oh.
spell tell you it does? I don't recall, so you have to tell me. What is the
And Hemo, do you want to trade spots? You can sit and all
Sure,
Mage Hand
but
stuff out.
I just need
Why not,
time
dude?
to fix
Well, there
my
you go.
wounds.
Yes, heard. All right.
So I'll be here 30 minutes if you want me to identify all 3 things. So you can pull stuff out and still take a short rest. Because that's 10 minutes, right?
What do you mean with
That's a
the
short rest?
a short
It's
rest
over.
is 1 hour?
1 hour.
A short rest is an hour, even. Okay.
But I'll
well.
pull it out. We got it. I'll do the Mage Hand.
Okay, so you're gonna pull the rest of the stuff out. You can use your mage hand, and how long does your mage hand last for?
Well, it's a cantrip, so I can just keep doing it.
Okay, there you
but
go.
good question.
That's fine if it's a
And
cantrip
it
and
is
you can. There's
1
no
minute
limit.
per time. Yeah.
Right.
But you're right about that. That would definitely be like a constantly like having
Right.
to recast it.
So you're not going to do a short rest during
Correct.
this time. Okay. What'll happen is if you fish through, as you fish through, you can see that there's many parts of pieces of armor, kind of broken up, old armor. While you're working with this, you can see that the armor is pocked and pitted and worn down and shriveled almost. You can see
Maybe
it's almost
Be
like
acidic in nature
yeah,
down
like
there.
acidic in there, right? It's kind of crazy. But you're able to pull out 90 pieces of gold that are there. Somebody's going to write this down because I'm only saying it once. 100 pieces of silver, 70 copper pieces, and 30 gems of various types. And that's what you're able to find along with the ring and the necklace and a bunch of pieces of armor that are just worn away and just destroyed. Maybe at one time there was a
I start tugging on a piece of armor to like pull it out and it just falls into pieces.
yeah, it just breaks
Nope,
apart.
That is not going to work.
Yeah, it almost as you pull it out, it's almost like a cloud of
metal
rust.
rust.
Yeah.
There might have been more things in there, but whatever had been here is probably been destroyed over time.
Should I start a?
Looks almost like the last time I tried to heat treat armor.
Okay, you're
party
going to
treasure.
cast your spell. All right, after the first casting, you have to tell me which item you want to identify.
We'll start with the ring.
All right, the ring. As you stare at this ring, you can see that the hummingbird itself is actually been well crafted. You think that this ring was from Waterdeep. It was crafted by the craftsmen of Waterdeep from an old city. They have markings on it as they kind of highlight it in magical ruin, and you can read in Arcana that it comes from the craftsmen of Waterdeep. This ring itself allows
Brand,
you.
logo.
Yeah, this ring allows you to magically respond to events that happen that are sudden and burst all around you. You think that while you're wearing this ring, you can use it to magically evade
Ooh.
an area of effects that happen to you, or effects that require a dexterity savings throw. This ring has 3 charges, and it regains 1d3 expended charges. It regains 1d3 expended charges a day. And to use it, you expend 1 charge, you succeed on a savings throw instead of failing it. So and a dexterity savings throw. So it's a ring of evasion. It does require attunement. Keep that in mind. All right. 10 minutes have passed. Everyone else is hanging out. You've cast your spell. What else would you like to do? You want to cast it again?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You spend another 10 minutes sitting quietly, meditating. Zindra climbs down. She walks over. She looks down at. She kind of leans over the pool. As she's talking, she's
Watching
like,
me pulling stuff out.
yeah. She's like, you got to be careful. You know that's acid.
I would not touch it.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it either.
Pushes.
Yeah.
Just shoves you down.
Yeah. She
Look what happened to this armor, and he does one of those, grabs a piece of it, and just sort of trails the rust behind it in the pool.
It's like, yeah, that looks dangerous.
Are those bones over there?
Yeah, but I saw some bones up on the cliffside. I saw some bones up there, but they don't look like they were anywhere near this acid pool.
Who fell down here? Is that Eckankar?
Hemo.
Hemo, what did
I
you
did.
Were the spiders or the worm messing with this pool? Or was it theirs, or was it somebody else's?
Frankly, I only saw it for a moment before deciding to turn around and throw up the grappling hook. I don't recall. The worm was somewhere in here, yes.
She leans down
Oh, clearly.
and points down at the earth down here, and she says, you see, this earth that's been moved. It's pretty recent. Only been a couple months maybe that this earth was moved. This cave has been around for a while, but this earth has been freshly moved. Maybe it was created by somebody. Maybe the creature did it, but it's not. It hasn't been here as long as the rest of this place.
Edge.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
been
pool.
pushed aside. And
Eckankar, does that acid seem anything like the stomach acid inside of it?
Now go jump in, see how it feels.
Just sort of
I'll
splash down your
dive
face a little bit.
head first in. I was actually unconscious when I was inside the thing.
yeah,
That is a good point.
yeah. You could tell you what though. Give me a perception roll. It'll be difficult. See if you can get something.
Well, it's
I do it?
still all over you, right?
Oh yeah, it is on my. If it is that, it would be on my armor.
Give me a
so
perception
we can
roll.
Give it a shot. 13.
Yeah, you don't really catch much. Like you don't, even though you have some goo on you still and everything. It's been off long enough that it's just kind of dried off. It's just kind of gross and almost white flaky mess all over your armor.
Okay.
Looks like you're kind of.
I'm not sure.
You ever saw like water that sort of dissolved and leaving behind just the salts? You know, just
We're going to have to check your plate for weak points, Ek.
Yes,
All right.
we'll have to check that out later.
You go ahead and cast the identify spell. The 10 minutes have passed. After the passing of the 10 minutes, you can see that this beautiful ornate onyx and jade necklace that has some mosaic ruins on it that are written in Old Luskan is itself a necklace that helps you in the most dire of places. When you find in
Back
life,
Volkswagen.
exactly right. When you find nothing comes up here.
We have to go to the mall first, guys.
Let's crash them all.
There might be rats. You remember the first adventure?
Yeah, you're back in Neverwinter.
Yeah.
I'm level 10 at this point. Honestly, I can get my students to punch the rats for me.
They should.
That's funny.
Next time I see them, I'll refer to them as rat punchers.
Okay,
Like,
trying to bring
It's
it.
the belt right before Goblin Killer.
All right. So what you notice about this necklace is that when you wear this, and you find that it's difficult to breathe, it'll help you. This is a necklace of adaptation. It can breathe when you can breathe normally in any environment. You have advantage on saving throws made against harmful gases and vapors.
nice.
It is also requires attunement.
One more time on that the thing that Flander gave me.
Sure. Looking at the flower that was given to Flander by the fey creatures, which was
The
the dryads?
pixies?
Or was it pixies?
Pixies.
Yeah, that's right. I had to look it up real quick. All right. This flower, what it does is this has been magically enchanted by the pixies. As far as the pixie order, it will give you advantage on one charisma interaction with one fey creature. So if you present this flower to them while you're speaking to them, you will
They'll
get
like you.
advantage.
Okay.
But that has to be a fey creature.
Do elves count?
No.
Okay.
Maybe Eladrin.
Capital F Bay.
Yeah, not just the ancestors.
Native-born Fae, first-generation Fae.
Yeah. And really, you probably don't want to be talking to them anyway.
Okay. Great. All right. So that's what you discovered. It's been a half hour. The rest of you have been sitting around. Anything else you want to do in the next half hour before your short rest is up?
Do some
Nobody-
healing for sure.
Then we claimed a
Catch
new
up.
Okay. You're gonna go ahead and give yourself your short rest healing, and then we'll take just a quick second break here, and we'll come back when everybody else is healed up.
We are
All right,
ready.
we're returned after a short rest. It looks like everybody is back up.
Did anybody claim that necklace of adaptation yet?
I'm
No,
just trying to see if I have any attunement slots.
Yeah, who has attunement slots available?
I have one left, I believe. Because I can't remember. Did my hammer require attunement?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so then I have one left because the necklace required it. But
Which necklace do you have?
I have the one that gives me gives undead disadvantage against me.
Oh,
that we
yes.
got. Yeah, the amulet of Kellamvor.
Yeah, I'm aiming on Kellamore. Nice. I forgot.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's a really good item.
Yeah.
You can bring what was it? Raise dead one time.
Yeah, which is pretty awesome.
Mhm.
Anybody else have any attunement slots available?
I only have one magic item attuned. Unless, does a +1 weapon, does that require attunement?
No. There's a plus, weapons and armor by default do not unless they have magical properties to them, something extra.
Okay, so the only thing I'm attuned to is the Boots of the Winterlands.
Yeah.
So I have 3 attunements right now, but I can have 4.
Oh, you get 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I have I'm like an
yeah.
adept.
That makes sense, actually.
Yep.
That evasion thing is nice. I think Flander already has evasion because of his rogue levels, right?
Yep.
I'm pretty quick on my feet. If anybody needs to get out of the way of things quickly, then, I mean, no offense, Eckankar. Perhaps you'd benefit from something like that.
It's a necklace slot, so I can't really. I mean, I could. Can you wear 2 necklaces?
No, that's a necklace of adaptation. It's a ring of evasion.
A ring of evasion. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
And
I
you
could
can,
take
as long
it
as it's
actually.
not magically affecting you. You can wear as many necklaces as you can hold, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I've been to Mardi Gras.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
a bunch of
the-
chains.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd take it. I had to when on my respec, I gave up that feat, the Shieldmaster feat, so I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'll take it if nobody else wants it. Yeah.
All right.
you're
You're going to take
taking
the ring
the
of
ring of-
evasion. You'll have to sit with it during this time, and I'll just say during the same time, the same short rest, you can become
Wait,
attuned
which
to it.
one is he doing? The Ring of Evasion?
That's what he said he's taking.
Gotcha. Is anybody doing the necklace?
Necklace of adaptation, as far as I know, nobody has claimed it. I think you're holding
I
it right
could-
now.
Yeah.
I could take it, but it's not. Hemo's not jumping at the chance. If you want to claim it,
It gives you advantage on spell effects that do area of gas, like cloud kill, that kind of stuff, and it also allows you to breathe in any space, any confined space that doesn't normally allow you to breathe.
Yeah, you can breathe underwater.
Would he have underwater breathing?
Yeah, I was going to cast that too, since we're sitting for an hour and have half an hour to kill, basically. So I will also cast water breathing on everybody.
All right.
Oh, nice.
If
Everybody
nobody
has
wanted
that.
the necklace of adaptation, I would take it. It sounds like Hemo's in the same boat. So
I think I am full. The trinket, the ring, I have. Yeah. The Zen,
Well,
Is that attuned?
What's that?
Isn't it the sword?
Yeah, your sword is attuned. Yep.
Yep, I'm full.
My
holding
magic
this-
skills have dulled to the point where I can no longer whip up quite a big gust as I could before. Could
Just
be,
to be-
it could
just
be
to
a
know-
useful item.
Just to know that water breathing is fantastic, but it only allows you to breathe in water. Like you couldn't breathe in the acid pool. Just so you
Yeah, because it would still hurt you.
right.
And stuff.
You could like if you were submerged in the acid pool, you could suffocate because it only allows you to breathe. Water breathing is specifically for breathing in water. Just to
You
be,
probably wouldn't want to put it in your lungs anyways.
no. But I just wanted to clarify because you were talking about the pools and stuff. So
Oh, I figured we might as well. If we
hey,
have
might
the
as
time.
well. Yeah.
Well,
for
if gases start appearing, I feel like I might be able to get out of the way using my boots too. So maybe it'd be a good one for you to take chemo.
because your levitation boots, you mean? Or
Yeah.
flame boots?
I think so. Quite often I need to, maybe not, but quite often I have to charge through things.
Yeah.
This could help,
Yeah.
especially
Okay,
if they
so-
use smoke.
Perfect. So you're gonna take that necklace of adaption.
Yeah.
It's the Aluskan. It has Aluskan ruins on it. You don't know what it says though.
And what was the symbol on the ring?
The ring is a
Hummingbird.
hummingbird.
Hummingbird. Cool.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you're going to do now? Your 1 hour of short rest has been done. Zindra kind of stands up. She's like, geez, how long am I going to sit around here?
1 hour and 1 minute.
Just enough to make you annoyed.
she has maxed out her hit points as well.
I propose we go northeast down this tunnel.
And we've maxed out
Umbrella.
her patience.
Shall I lead the way? With your lights actually in the front, please.
Sure. Yes. Yes.
So I've got this. He pulls out his rabbit foot, but it's only like 5 foot glow.
Hemo gets up and prepares his weapon belt and juggles 4 glowing lights and then floats them magically down the hallway ahead of us.
He'll pull his shield out in front of him and start moving down the tunnel.
All right. I'm going to bring a map up in a minute. And when you do, just put Theo on there and then you guys can move on single file up to that point.
Starting in the bottom corner?
Starting in the bottom corner. Whatever corner it is. I don't remember which corner it is. The cavern is musty here. It stinks of decay as you travel down. You walk through hundreds upon hundreds of feet down this corridor, winding up and down. It's not a straight line necessarily. You find your faces getting caught on little pieces of webbing, like spider web, as you wander down the chamber. You can see it here and there as almost like it's been old and broken apart.
Oh, so but yeah, it's mostly like cobwebs, but they're like mostly decrepit.
Yeah.
Not like fresh new cobwebs.
No, they seem mostly decrepit as you
Okay.
wander through the area.
Those flaming ones didn't seem to produce web. This
No,
must be
no.
the original inhabitants of this place.
Probably.
Right. You're trying to turn a winding path, and when you do, you see along the walls are hundreds of aged spider webs that are swaying as you move, and they seem like ocean creatures, sort of just starting to fan out like this as you walk past them, almost as if it's like targeting you in some way as you walk past it.
Don't like that.
Is this magical? Is this a spell?
I don't- do you
Take
have
a look close at one of them.
What are you gonna do?
Just investigate it.
All right. Well, Eric asked a question
go
first.
ahead.
So, what do you want? You want to do some of this? Give me an Arcana roll, Eric.
Yeah, Hemo's just mostly wondering aloud, but with his
Yeah,
Can I aid him?
You look at with an 8 Arcana. You look at it, and they wave strange, but it could be some kind of a. It doesn't seem magic to you. You're not sure why it does that.
Is it waving towards us, or does it seem like it's waving when we make a breeze?
It kind of seems like it's
If I-
kind of
if I-
waving toward you
If
in
I
some
do
ways.
like push wind at it,
Yeah, when you do that, they kind of flow back and forth, but they still kind of like float, like almost like they're reaching toward you.
I don't.
Make an
That
Arcana
is
check.
very unsettling. I'm going to draw my sword and just get ready.
Give me an Arcana check. What'd you get?
27.
Nice. You looking at these things as you kind of near, you kind of get close to them, kind of seeing what's going on. They seem to be there seems to be some kind of a magnetic attraction. They seem to be attracted to metal. So as you're walking by, as you're moving your hand around, you have these gloves and everything. They seem to be attracted to your metal.
Gotcha. So then if I take something else that's not metal and I move it near it, doesn't move at all towards it, huh?
No, it seems to be
Cool.
attracted. Whatever it is seems to be attracted to
He
metal.
sciences it for a second. He's
Yeah.
like, and repeats your experiment. Yes, I agree.
But it seems to have some kind of a magic nature about it. It seems remnant and old. It seems faint. Doesn't seem like it's a spell that's immediately been cast. It seems to be legacy.
Residue?
Yeah, residue.
Residual.
Yeah.
Gross magic
Rusty.
residue.
Rusty
Yeah.
dude.
It's like it gets stuck in the top of your mouth and you just keep rubbing at it all day long. Can't get rid of it.
Pizza burn.
I will also draw my sword, though.
Oh, look at here. Well, at least we're in a dark chamber.
Yes, I know.
What's with all these sickly, weird little
They're
things?
hungry for metal.
These little thread wankers wanking at me.
They're hungry for
Red
metal.
wankers.
We figured that we'd give you the chance.
They seem
Depends
to
for
be
what?
attracted to you.
They like you.
I'm really not looking for anyone right now. I'm in my discovery phase.
So, yes, indeed. Unless we're turning back, carry on.
Well, has this turned significantly?
No, it turns kind of north a little bit, and it looks like you're kind of you can have to make a sharp turn, and it kind of begins opening up a little bit.
Now keep going.
Do we have any idea how close we were to the tower's location when
No.
we went down here?
Not exactly sure.
No, we never
Well,
really.
we better hope there's an exit here, or otherwise we could end up way off our target.
All right, you emerge into a cavern, a wider cavern, and I'll bring up a map where you can actually begin exploring a little bit if you so choose.
All right.
Hello?
Though something stashed the treasure down here.
What treasure?
All right, you find yourself coming in from the
Southwest.
southwest there at the bottom of the map. All right, put yourself right there, and I'll back up the map just a little bit. That's what you see as you emerge. Again, you find this strange thing. Up here you can see this kind of rock. It looks like part of the rock's broken away. Most of these are rocks that have been falling apart. Along the way here, you can find these strands that are kind of that kind of were floating before, kind of die away. They're not really anywhere to be seen at this point. What would you like to do?
I'll take another 10 feet step so I can go look down both directions of these at the same time.
Perfect.
Roll for this.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20 just to be sure you know what's about to happen.
Right. I was going to use my perception to
You
look.
walk down when suddenly a thick ray of pure silken globbiness flies out of the darkness, and you see him get pulled in. Literally just
What?
Oh God.
roll for initiative.
Cave fisher.
Uh,
All right, let me bring that.
Mike, you manifested this.
Before you roll initiative, let me bring the toke tracker up, and then we can do this. All right, so here we are. We are at the turn order. At the top of the turn order, you can see that we have Hemo disappearing into the darkness was a
Theo.
globule of that had pulled Theo deep into the dark. Well, you'll get to see what's going on when it is your turn. But right now, it is Hemo's turn. Hemo, what do you want to do? You see
So
it
I
just get
saw.
pulled-
Well,
Yeah, you see
hell,
it
I'm
literally
gonna have
just
to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to draw my other sword and take off at a sprint.
Go ahead and run down there, and I will reveal the area as you approach.
So let's see, where's the first 30 feet? That'll get me there. And I wanna shout into the darkness, Theo, if you can hear me, cast a light.
All right, as you run forward, you can see.
That was 30 feet.
As you run forward, you can see Theo is in the middle of a bunch of spiders.
Nice.
Is
Hello,
he
friend.
That is
Is
not
he
a spider.
grappled with web?
Oh,
And standing behind the creature, standing behind him is some kind of crazy spider. Behind that spider is a zombie. The zombie oozes with blood. Literally is a zombie, and you see blood just pouring out of its eyes and its ears.
oh my
Are
god.
these fire fucking spiders again?
Nope, they're not fire at all. They are regular spiders that you know of. They're big red. The spiders themselves are considered tiny, and the rest of the spiders this is a medium spider and a medium zombie. What are you gonna do, Hemo?
Crap.
Theo, you are considered restrained right now. That's your condition that you're under.
Did I have anything that made me go prone now?
No, you're
Okay,
just
good.
restrained.
I holler back to the party. Spiders got Theo and something else. Golem? Blood zombie? I don't know.
You moved
Hurry up, they've got him tied up. I'm gonna just take my second move and just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I'll move up to Theo with a
All right,
dash.
You run up to Theo with a dash. You see Theo. He's kind of encased in this globule, this kind of weird, disgusting thing that's on top of him. Let's see if I can give you more
I
information.
think he seems not super worried right now. He says, I think I should be able to break out of this. Hold on. He's like, he's not acting as fast as you are here, but
Yeah, he's currently
You're casual about this.
He's like, whatever, I got this.
because he's looking
Do you see the thing back there? Hurry up!
No, I'm looking at you.
All right, that brings
Then
us.
break free and run this way, because that is not.
Right, that
That is
brings
not
us
normal.
to this creature here who gets to go. Him and his creature. This zombie. It runs forward, its arms flailing. It starts trying to attack you.
Ruh-roh.
As it runs up to you, it takes his fist. It kind of tries to come down and slam it at you. He's gonna hit armor class 16.
Not gonna hit.
Kind of goes wide.
Okay, so it's not so fast.
Yeah. All right. Next up, this creature here that has you currently restrained. The spider itself.
So the little guy's going 18.
Yeah, the little guy's going 18. What it's doing is it climbs into your space. It literally takes the same space that you are currently in. It climbs into your space. And when it does, it starts biting at you.
Do we have saving throws for all of this?
What's that? No, you're currently restrained because it hit you. Yeah. You can, on your turn, you can actually take an action to try to break free.
Gotcha. So there was no saving throw on
Yeah,
the first
no
hit.
savings throw on the first hit. Not when he hits you. So he's going to climb onto you, and he gets advantage to hit you while you are restrained.
Oof.
He's going to get a bite attack on you. He's going to get an armor class. Oh, I get an advantage. He's going to miss you. You have heavily armored, so that's good. All right. Yeah. All right. Next up is Flander. Flander, what are you going to do?
Okay, Flander is going to move up to here,
All right.
and I'm going to and hiding behind this rock here.
You got it.
And punching.
And
Are you going
I'll
to take
make
the
a
hide
stealth-
action? Or are you
I'm going to take the hide action. Yes,
All right.
And then punch.
So what is your hide going to be? Go ahead and roll it.
Okay, I'm done.
my hide is going to be 15.
Are you doing that as your bonus action hide? Or you can do that as a bonus action as a rogue.
Okay, I will do that as a bonus action then.
All right. Now you hide. Now what would you like to do as your action?
I would like to get my crossbow, and I'm going to shoot at the zombie.
Go ahead. Give it a shot. All right.
An 18.
The zombie has no idea you're there if you duck behind and hid. So you're going to get advantage to hit it. It's going to be surprised.
Might as well roll for crit fishing over there.
All right. And we'll take another shot at him. 24.
All right, you hit it. All right, are you going to try to cast slow on the zombie?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Well, actually, no. No, he's probably slow enough.
Okay. All right, you're going to just
I'll
give
save
me
that
damage
for
for
now.
the zombie.
Okay. 10 points. And sneak attack damage, another 4. So 14 points.
Nice hit. All right, 14 points. Okay. It kind of hits it, goes. It almost doesn't even appear like you can tell it's done, it's sunk in, but it just doesn't really even notice. It just
Blood
sort of
ooze over the crossbow bolt.
a little blood peering out where the bolt is. It kind of the blood just kind of oozes out, dropping
You
down.
made it more bloody. Good. Good.
Yes.
All right, next up, Jaru. Jaru, what are you going to do?
I will move up to here and I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on that big spider.
All right, casting Mind Sliver on the big spider. What is my save?
No save.
Okay,
Wait, there might be a save.
it's a cantrip, right?
It is. But I thought it was a tech. It's not a tech.
Okay,
It is a intelligence. save.
Intelligence.
intelligence
16.
save. Ooh, I rolled an 18. I made it.
Dang it.
Sorry. All right, you ran up and you did that. Anything else you want to do? You see it climbing and crawling all over Theo. It's kind of all wrapped in the globules.
I will initiate Blade Song.
No.
Is it you and the sword sort of harmonizing together?
That literally as you do it, you see your swords on it. And he goes, oh, finally, we're going to do some damage. Out of our way.
Get him.
All right, Theo, you are
That's your plan?
Theo. You are currently restrained. What would you like to do?
I would like to break free.
All right, let me double check and see what you need. Give me creatures are restrained as an action. A restrained creature can try to make a strength check to break free.
All right. And I've got a magically strong armor. And I can use it can basically give me a bonus up to 6 times a day, a strength bonus to do this sort of thing. So
You're welcome to use
when
it.
the wearer makes a strength check or a strength saving throw, I can expend a charge to add a bonus equal to my intelligence modifier.
Nice.
So I can do that.
All
Let's
right,
give it a shot. He's basically like trying to power up his armor to like
just
break
rip
up.
out of it. Nice.
Whoa.
So,
it's
you
not
said it's,
using
athletics.
instead.
It's a,
check, basically?
it's a strength check.
Just
So
straight
yes, yeah, just a strength check. Yeah, we're gonna say it's athletics, I suppose. It just says strength check, so that's fine.
Gotcha. I mean, yeah, that's not. I don't have much. So
A lot of these some of these third-party monsters don't give all the details, so we'll have to.
I'm going to add a 4 for my intelligence modifier using the armor. As
Nice,
well. So strength.
big roll.
Go. He rolls a 3.
Oh, man.
All right,
What did you?
So 7.
I was about to say.
Oof.
The 7 do it.
No.
no,
All right. So that was, you said it was an action to try to do that.
that is your action to try to break free.
Yikes. All right. So let's see here. My speed is 0. Attack rolls have advantage on me. That stinks.
And you have disadvantage on attacking.
That is true.
Literally crawling all over you. Like think of it. You like see the big part of the bulging part of the spider just. It's in your face. It's trying to bite at your armor, and you're kind of moving your head around, and you can see it coming in. And
I
you're
will
kind of
use
using
my
your head to
bonus
dodge.
action to deploy my helmet. Then
Right? Yeah, you're like.
it sounds like I could use my bonus action.
It just
even
is
though
about
it's
to
kinda
come
colored.
down. Your helmet
Yeah.
comes over the top. It's like
Yep.
it's just.
Yep, that'll work. For now, I think that's it then. Yeah, because I can't really do much else with my bonus action. Well, that was my bonus action, so and I can't move.
All right. Looks like it's Eckankar's turn next. Eckankar, what are you going to do?
Just gonna double move and get up here.
Like spiders.
Just sprinting.
See these little spiders? They're not. They're huge for spiders, but like they're only this big. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they're monstrous, but not like some of the huge giant spiders you saw in some of the areas you fought. We fought some big spiders.
What's the one from Lord of the Rings? Queen, what? Or what's the name?
Shelob.
Shelob. Yeah, she's like as big as her body's as big as a human. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, these spiders get to go. All right, let me see what these spiders can do, the nasty beings that they are. All right, the first one, we're just going to go around the room here. This first one here is going to attack Eckankar because you look so yummy. All right, it's gonna miss. The one next to him.
Attack the next one. What, next one missed?
This one missed. This one here is going to also attack you. They don't really have much tactics. They more or less are attacking. But he hits armor class 20.
That's a miss.
All right. This one here is going to dive forward and attack at Hemo. Its little fangs.
Ow.
It's going to probably miss you at a 14.
Oh, yeah. I'm out of the way.
All right. This one here is going to move 5 to 10. It moves up to there, and it basically walks on the walls. 15, 20, too far out of reach for Eckankar to reach. It moves 25. It moves to here. It comes running around, and then it's going to double move. It moves to there. Runs down. It just goes. That's what it does.
Is it on ground level with Jeru now?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of just using the wall. To get
This one
around.
here does something similar, but this one here is going to end up it's going to end up right here and attacking Hemo. And it misses you, Hemo.
Haha.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fantastic. Flander, your vision 5'10". You can see how far into darkness?
60 feet.
Nice. So as you run up to that edge and you fire down, you notice you notice creatures running down the hall after you. I will reveal the hallway so you can see what it looks like.
Off to the right there?
Off to the right.
Oh, dear.
It was empty before. They're coming running down. I'll show you what it looks like.
Somebody's attacking our spiders.
You see them all.
Oh, it's just more spiders.
Yeah, coming down. They
Oh boy.
They get to that far, and now they're going. I got to put them sort of in a spot there. So this one's gonna move.
What's our area of effect?
to here.
Guys?
It moves to here.
Yeah, I think most of the AOE is down there, or at least the one.
These things are climbing on the wall, kind of over the top. 20,
I've seen this in the movies
30.
before.
5.
Yeah, I was thinking about eight-legged freaks.
Yeah, it moves to here.
We got the 60-foot spider on.
Double moves to here. This one here is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. $30 to here. Kind of starting to run. This one seems to be running after. 30. Down to here. They all double move. Just come running in. You see this one here is running down towards India. She has her bow. She's like 8-legged breaks. She's ready to go. She goes moving. That brings us to Zindra. Zindra at the end, at the bottom, takes her bow and takes 2 shots at the first one. He's like, crappy roll. Man, do I not roll very well with Zindra, but she might have hit that one. Let me just see its armor class. Armor class is.
Her enthusiasm is why we bring her along.
She hits it, and she's gonna destroy it.
Okay, good.
He goes, she kind of pins to the ground. All right. It is now Hemo's turn. Hemo, what are you going to do? You have this big, giant zombie here. This other creature is literally crawling all over Theo. You can make an attack at it, but you have to attack it with disadvantage because it's literally in Theo's space.
Okay. Hemo turns to Ek and says, "Theo can't get out of the binds. If you can help him, I'll start slashing the spiders."
Yes, sounds like a plan.
So I'm gonna turn to. Well, heck, I'll turn to
Get
the
out of
small spider to my left here.
Got it?
I've got both my scimitars out, so let's just go ahead and start slashing.
Perfect.
First attack is going to be a 23 to hit. It's going to be 8 points of magical slashing on that little guy here.
All right. When you hit it, you do your 8 points of magical slashing. It dies instantly. it just immediately evaporates. It doesn't evaporate. It just like stops moving. However, upon its death, it lets out sort of a repercussionary draw where literally as it dies, your weapon itself sort of sends an energy burst right through it, and you're going to end up taking 1 point of damage. Yeah, it seems to be some kind of electrical damage. Jolts you. Yeah, like what? You take
Not enough to stop me. I'll take a second attack on the little spider directly to my north.
All right, go for it.
Can do 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
I'll do 10 points of slashing.
All right. Okay, and you're gonna end up taking 1 point, another 1 point of jolting damage as it is destroyed.
That's just fine. I've got plenty of health. And I'll step forward to put myself between Theo and the zombie.
All right.
I guess that kind of flanks me with this spider, but that's what Hemo does. And I'll take my bonus action attack at the spider in the corner here.
This one here, got it.
And scimitar.
Come on, hit
It's
it.
going to be 11 to hit.
Oh, it's gonna miss it.
Dang.
You just gotta,
That's cool.
You swing down at it, and the thing just goes. You kind of just kind of dodge out of the way.
That's fine.
It
I
lifts a
cleared
little finger at you. You think he might be doing something nasty.
Oh, just wait 6 seconds, eight-legged freak.
All right. Right. All right. The spider itself on Theo. It's going to attack at Theo.
I am going to use my protection ability to impose a disadvantage, so it's just a neutral attack on him.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. It's going to bite at you. It's going to hit armor class 21. Still missed you.
Miss. Correct.
Oh, because it's a normal attack. Yeah. It's biting at you.
Hitting the helmet, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. And now it's going to then shoot a cocoon ray. Oh, I got to double check that you can do that.
Cocoon ray sounds
That
Yes.
disgusting.
A cocoon ray
terrible.
That's what it
over at Eckankar.
Oh boy.
Right, I gotta see if he can. If he does, he has to hit you first, though. That's hard to do. Ooh, I rolled a 19
Dang.
plus 5. It's gonna hit,
Yep.
and then what happens is it jumps from here. I'm gonna move out of the way to you. It jumps on top of you, and I'm gonna move it off to the side just a little bit to kind of so you can kind of see it a little bit. You know, kind of you can kind of see what there's two of them there.
Okay.
It jumps onto you and as a bonus action from striking you, it cocoons you as well. You are now restrained.
Alright.
I'm throwing a little web thing on me. You can do the same on you if you want. So
Yeah.
You know who's restrained as this guy slowly works his way through our party.
Yeah.
All right, so it did his bite and it did his bonus charge that was recharged on him. All right, that brings us to and then a zombie gets to go. The zombie swinging down at you.
You're no spider. What's your deal then?
I am working under contract. All right.
Mercenary zombie.
Hey, it comes with healthcare. All right.
Oh well, can't pass that.
Oh, natural
By the look of you,
20.
you don't get good coverage.
Natural 20. This
no.
this creature swings down at you. He's gonna do. He's gonna do 8 plus 2 more, 10 points of damage. And when he hits you, you're bruised. You have a bruise on you. The blood on your bruise and flows across, entering its mouth.
If I take a parry when a creature damages me with a melee attack, and I roll a 4 on the die and add +5, so I take 9 less damage.
Okay.
Do I still take 1 point of damage then?
Is that what it was? Yeah. Yeah. Take 1 point of damage.
Okay. I parry the majority of the hit.
You're like pulling the blood back in. No, that's mine.
I made a mistake. I only gave you half the damage because it's actually in text. So you can still parry. Keep that
Okay.
number.
Yeah.
I
If it hits me
apologize.
for more than that, I'm still
It actually
parrying.
does bludgeoning and necrotic, and I only gave you the necrotic damage.
Okay, how much?
So
bludgeoning
it
do I
is
take?
10 points of necrotic damage. I apologize. Sometimes the text is a little bit difficult to read. And then, so you did 10 points of necrotic damage, and you're going to do 16, 17, 18 points of bludgeoning.
18.
18
Yeah.
points of bludgeoning and 10 points of necrotic damage.
That was a heavy hit right there.
Yeah.
So
And you
saving
can,
9
you
of that.
can, and you can take 9 off of that.
Yep, that takes me down to 71 all told.
All right, and you think that the creature is gaining temporary hit points based on that.
Oh God, that's my blood.
Yum. I like bee. All right, so let's see here. Where are we at in the round here?
Should we do the round?
Yeah, we're gonna do the round here.
Right.
So, all right. So looks like Cameron's coming back. We're gonna finish up this round, and we'll bring Cameron in at the end of the round. How exciting! So, Flander, what are you going to do? You are now surrounded by all of these spiders.
Okay.
You want to just text Cameron and let him know? What are you gonna do, Flander?
I'm curious. Would this
I'd
be
be
considered
curious
a
too.
15? Okay, is this considered a 15-foot cube here?
What is? What are you trying to
What I've
cast?
drawn there, would that be? I'm thinking of casting Thunderwave, but I don't want to hit Jeru.
Thunderwave starts from your edge and is 15 feet out from one corner. So you have to pick a
Correct.
corner here,
Okay.
pick a corner here, and then it would be 15 feet from here to like here, or here to like here.
Okay. Okay, then
Over
I'm not
here
going to do
to
that.
like here.
Then I'm not going to do that.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Okay. I'd like to get rid of that for starters. Okay, well then I'm going to take my sword and smack this one here.
Okay. You want to get rid of that square that's on there?
Yeah.
Oh.
I probably do.
Nice.
All right, you got it.
Ooh.
You critically hit it, huh?
Long sword crit.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. All right, so it's worth 18 points.
Nice. You which one
And-
was it? This one that you hit?
This one here, yes. So I have flanking, so I get sneak attack damage on that.
All
So that'd be
right. You
20
don't need to
points in total.
roll because it doesn't have that many hit points already. You've already
Pops
did your
spectacularly.
damage. Way to
Yeah.
go. I mean, I don't want to take away your thunder, but we'll just keep it moving.
Speaking
That
of
one goes
thunder.
away. However, after you hit it, you end up taking 3 points of lightning damage as it discharges into you.
That was worth it.
Nice. All right. Anything else you're going to do?
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to disengage.
All right. Where are you going to disengage to? You have 30 feet of movement.
Okay, I'm going to disengage to here. Actually, yeah, to here.
All right. You run back. You hear Zindra's as you come running up. Zindra's like, "Get out of my way! I'm trying to kill these things." Duck! She sees you.
Then I'll crouch down.
She's like, I thought Eckankar was bad. All right.
Well, he's supposed to be a wall.
All right. That was you, Jar.
Well, that saved
Don't
you.
make me insult you.
that was you, Flander. Anybody else? Anything else you're gonna do? You did your bonus action. You did everything. Jaru, it's your turn.
Yep.
You have these creatures around you.
I'm going to cast a 3rd level magic missile. Do you want me to roll the damage for those?
No. Which 3 are you going to? So kind of touch
5.
him.
I'm casting it at 3rd level. so
Oh,
I get
3rd
5.
level. Which 5 are you? Which 5 are you going to hit? Just kind of point them and then we'll.
That one,
All right.
that one, that one,
All around you, just like
that one,
All right.
and that one.
nice.
All right. They all.
There
they
you
all,
go.
I'll just go.
They'll just arc with electricity.
See, they're not being attacked melee, so just they kind of
Yeah.
dissipate.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
awesome.
He looks back at Zindra and Flander. I hope you can take the one.
And Zinder goes, he's weird, but I like him.
And
And Flander says, yeah, he definitely has his moments.
I'm going to move so I can flank with Hemo.
All right, you run up to a flank of Hemo. You hear the zombie looks over at you. Hey, you jerk.
More blood.
All right.
He's a mercenary too. Show him no mercy. He knows what the job's about.
Mercenary.
Yeah. Show him no mercy.
Boo.
All right.
I am not one of those.
All right, Theo, what do you got going on here?
I'm gonna try again to break out of this cocoon. I think
You get the +5 now.
I get your bonus. All right.
Yeah.
It's a strength. You don't get that on skill.
Help with a skill check though.
Is it? Oh, I thought it was it's not a strength saving throw. It's like
it's a skill.
athletics
check. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. I did roll strength last time,
Yeah, it's a strength check. That's what it is.
but we'll do the.
Yeah, you're gonna try to
athletics.
break free again.
Yeah, I'm gonna add my armor this time. I'm hoping I tune the armor right this time. Let's see.
Come on, you're gonna do it. You have enough. No.
15.
That.
15.
Oh, you're adding 4 for your armor.
Yeah.
All right. How many times more can you do that today?
Well, that was the second out of 6.
Got it. All right. Well, remember you were using that. That's just that. That's not the same as the intelligent bonus.
There's
That's
2
separate
different
pool.
things.
Got it.
That
That's
we
fine.
can
Go ahead and
do.
keep your.
Did a 15 get me out?
It did.
It did. Woohoo!
Woo!
Yippee!
Big
You are
bust out of
broken
there.
free. Boom.
I'm gonna use my-
I call cheating.
His armor is just like you could probably hear it going.
Yeah, I broke you free.
So he's gonna use his item interaction to pull
Got it.
out a
Whoa.
Pull out.
Garrett.
rod of
Smart.
radiance
Smart idea.
that I received a while back that glows for 20-foot radius, and I think I have to activate it, right?
It does, and it does damage to undead creatures.
So I won't be able to activate it yet, but it would do damage. It would be an action to activate, I'm guessing.
It would, and it'll damage undead creatures.
Exactly. So I'm like, this looks like an undead creature.
Okay.
So I can do that, and then do I have any bonus actions that I can do? I can move now, right?
You can move. Yeah, you've done an action. You did an item interaction. You can get bonus action still, I believe, unless that counts as a bonus action to charge your armor.
Nope.
Um,
That was just color.
Yeah.
I'm looking actually at Eckankar now wrapped up, and I want to try to help him next. But I don't think I have anything else.
You
I
can,
do.
as an action, aid him in giving him advantage to break free from that.
Next round though, right? Because I used my action.
Yeah,
This time.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be the move though. I think I just used the strength to.
Got it.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
think that's it then.
Sounds good.
I'm good.
All right, Eckankar, you have been. It used this bonus action to restrain you. You're now restrained. You can certainly try to break free,
Yeah.
but you are
We're
considered
gonna-
restrained. You can also attack with disadvantage if you want.
I think I'm gonna try to first break free. So 15.
It does.
Should do
You're
it.
able to break
All
free.
right.
When you do
Well-
that, the moment you break free from that, the creature has to immediately move to a separate square. So I'll put him in this square right here.
Okay. So free, and I'm
In
not gonna
reach.
move. Not gonna move. So that should be my turn.
Okay.
No bonus actions.
I don't really. There's not a lot of stuff I have as bonus actions.
Fair.
All right. The spiders are going to go. There's a few of them left. This one here is going to 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. It's going to attack Jaru. Doesn't like you. But I rolled a 1, so it didn't do very. As you do it, it kind of stings at you, and your sword looks down. Zenon looks down, and it swings and says, "Oh, at least give us a challenge, please." All right, this one here is going to attack. It's going to go with the flanking and attack. It's going to try to get a +2 to hit with.
How's he flanking?
Oh no, that it's not. It's
Hemo, are you on their side
Yeah.
secretly?
I
No,
Hemo
he's
is.
changed sides.
So, so it's going to attack you, but it's gonna attack you with outflanking. Thanks for Hemo for not helping me. You didn't get my message. I missed. All right, this one here is going to attack Eckankar. I missed again. Unless your armor class has been. Did you dip your armor in that acid? Maybe.
I did nosedive in there and all melted off actually.
Okay. All right.
Look naked.
All right. Down below, this last creature is going to run forward and attack Flander. A natural 20.
I think it's
All right. Flander, you're going to be hit, and let's see what happens when you get hit by these creatures. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
They can handle it down there, right?
So good at those, I'm sure.
What'd you get? Are you muted?
No, I'm not muted.
Okay, sorry.
Not anymore, anyway. Constitution.
What'd you get? All right, you make
18.
your save. That's good. That's good.
That's
So you end up taking 4 points of poison damage as it pierces into you.
Drew looks over. I thought you could take them.
All right, and to wrap up the round before we bring Cameron in, Zindra is going to. Zindra's going. I'm sorry. Did you have a question? All right, so to wrap up the round, Zindra is going to step out over to here. He's going to step outside. I'll move now just a little bit. And she's gonna raise her bow and take at least one shot at that. It's going to hit it and kill it. And then she's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 to here. She runs up. She's going to try to plunk her last arrow into that zombie. No, too a higher armor class for this. Oh, I need to double check. Maybe that zombie might not be as powerful as I thought here. Let me double check. No, his armor class is not that high. It's going to get hit.
He's also slightly bigger because of all the extra blood he's been getting.
She thunks the arrow
Yeah.
in. She thunks the arrow into the creature. All right, hitting it for just a little bit of damage. All right, and with that, we're going to take a break here because we're going to bring Cameron in and let him join the fun. So back in 1 second. All right, so now we have Cameron. He's coming in late, coming in hot.
Coming in windy.
Yeah, coming in windy. We put him at the bottom of the map.
So everybody knows it's windy.
I hate to be a rules stickler, but how long does that wild shape last? We did spend an hour waiting down
10
here.
hours.
3 seconds.
Oh, well then.
You're good.
That should be fine, yeah.
Yeah, last 10 hours here.
It's a good
It's
question.
an hour level.
Who knows how long we're going to be entangled down here? We'll find out. All right.
Let's see that spider get this wind source over here. Haha.
All right, so we're going to start out the next round with Cameron in here. Cameron looked like you were going at the end of the round.
Right before Zindra. That seems
Yeah.
about right.
That's honestly perfect.
All right, so let's start off with Hemo. Hemo, what are you going to do?
Hemo, is Eckankar free? Did he break free?
Yeah, I broke free.
Great. Okay.
mighty.
He wants to break free.
Then Hemo turns his attention to the zombie.
Whoa.
Drew, this thing is absorbing blood. It got a little bit of me, but we have to kill it quickly.
Take the blood back.
Yes, I'm working.
So I'm gonna swing at it once with my main hand. 18 to hit.
18 to hit.
You
will
are
hit.
flanking.
Yeah,
Oh, I am
you're flanking with me.
Cool.
18 to hit.
It
I
doesn't
do
take
7
that
points of slashing. My second main hand attack will be a 19 to hit. Does 10 points of slashing.
So 17? All right. No.
And then
Is it splashing blood everywhere?
All right, hold on a second here. Let me double check and see what it does to make sure
Oh
I
boy.
did not.
I might be right about something. Splashes blood everywhere. Except it's not good.
A creature that touches the zombie or hits it is going to, when you make a melee attack, hold on a second here.
Yep, that's what I was worried about.
Yep. So you now when you hit it, so you can tell me if you want to hit it a second time. You're going to immediately take 7 necrotic damage after your first attack. You can hit it a second time
Like
if you
blood
want.
splash on him or something.
Yeah, literally kind of necrotic energy is seeping from you.
Gross.
jeez.
That was even damage. 7-7, huh?
Yeah, that's. I don't want to sit here and trade damage with this guy. I'll hold off on my second attack. My second
so
attack,
you
I'll
can hit
just
the spider.
swing at that spider. Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to re-roll that?
Nope. You can use that attack action. I didn't stop you, and so as you go up higher levels, these creatures get a little more difficult to track. Size.
Yeah. I don't like damage for damage like that.
Right.
Does he kill it?
That's a lot more than the retaliation from the spiders. So I'll swing at the thing that hurts me less with my second attack and try to strike down that spider.
And
one's less
what
outy.
armor class did you hit at that spider?
That was a 19 for my second
That
main
will
hand.
hit.
Did 10 points of slashing.
killing.
Got it. I got you down for that 10 points.
It's still alive?
Yep, it's still alive.
Ooh, wait, which spider did you hit?
This big one right here.
Big one?
Oh, I was
Yeah,
swinging
wait.
at the little spider.
Oh, then I'll revert that. I misunderstood your point. So this one does go away. Sorry about that.
And you get 1 point of... Oh, no, actually, that one... I think you rolled for the electrical damage, didn't you?
No, you're going to take 1 to 4 of that.
Oh.
You take 2 points of electrical charge damage from hitting it.
Ow,
Have we
better
figured
than
out
the
what
blood.
your saves are yet? What they're good at?
Nope.
All right, that brings us to.
Just
thought
been
about
killing
it.
the fodder. I have a
We do-
bonus action
yeah.
attack that I'll swing that at the big spider.
Nice.
Nice.
Woo! I'll turn around and I'll crit it.
Nice,
29 to
that is
hit.
awesome.
I had a hemo.
Looks like I'll do 12
Yeah.
points of regular slashing with my sword. I made
All
it
right,
myself.
you strike into it with your regular sword. Unfortunately, you don't think it did as much damage as you think it would have done.
Of
Did you
course.
also get electrocuted back from this one?
No.
Oh, phew!
Uh.
We found one that does hit us back. Ah!
Yeah, Cameron. We
Well-
did learn that like it seems like ranged attacks don't have this like backlash effect. It seems like at least.
All right, now it's time for which spider's turn to go here. That was last went was Hemo. Next is this spider's turn. All right, it's going to launch an attack at Jaru. Make my attack.
I'll shield.
Thanks. He's still going to hit you. I've used this attack 3 times. I rolled a 20, and 2 19s. It launches toward you. Your shield goes up. It just goes right through it. When it does, you're hit with a globule of ichor, and it's going to use this bonus action to tie you up. You are now considered. You're now considered grappled. I'm sorry, not
move
grappled.
too
You are
fast?
actually
Restrained, I believe you had
yeah,
last
it's
time.
restrained. During this move, when he moves in this way, he provokes no attacks of opportunity.
Dang.
Let's see. You got to make a strength check,
He's
and
got thwips.
then he gets a chance to make a bite attack on you. And he does it with advantage, unless there's a reason why I don't get advantage. You tell me.
Nope, I'm not invisible. Or anything.
Okay, so he's going to hit you. You're going to take. This guy is good. You're going to take.
That was all in the same... Uses his action of attack in the same round?
Yeah.
Because you didn't do it, I mean...
What's that?
You didn't do
Yeah.
it.
That was a
first round.
surprise round, so yeah, I kind of forgot.
Fair.
There's a lot going on, so
There was.
he's
It does
supposed
a
to be
lot.
able to.
Very, very quick.
Yeah. So he pulls himself toward you, and then he's going to use his action, uses his bonus action to grapple you, and then right after that he gets an attack on you, which he's going to hit 17 plus 5, which is going to hit you, and I should still hit you, right? Did I tell you
23.
right? 23.
Well, I have my
What-
shield up.
Yeah. What did it hit you or not? You can tell me.
No, I have 24.
Got it. So yeah, he hit
Nice.
you. Your shield's kind of trying to bite you, but he
Good,
can't.
good. Nobody's been bitten yet by it.
Nice.
So,
So-
hopefully we can keep
He's
that streak
technically in your space, sharing the space with you.
And that makes it difficult for us to hit him in melee.
Yeah, you have just he basically is sharing the space with you. All right, that is its turn. Now Flander, it is your turn. What do you want to do? You're down below here, buddy.
I would.
Big spider moved on to Jaru, in case you missed the part.
Yeah, he's dry humping Daru over there.
And there's the zombie, and there's
Okay.
2 little spiders up there.
I want to cast Dissonant Whispers on the spider.
The big one.
You certainly can. What's the range? 60 feet?
The range is 60 feet, yes.
Yeah, you're 55 feet away. So if you don't want to move,
Okay, yeah, I wanted to, yes, I did want to move first. So.
all right, go ahead and move.
Okay, so I'm going to move up next to Zindra and then cast Dissonant Whispers on the spider.
All right, let me make my savings throw here.
Mhm.
What's my savings throw I'm making?
Okay, you are
I
making...
rolled a 14, so I don't know what idea. Let's take a look.
Uh-huh.
And what I'm trying to beat a what?
Okay, you got to beat a 17.
For an intelligence save, constitution, wisdom.
It is a...
Charisma.
He doesn't move off his nature. On a successful save, a discipline melody. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. All right, it's going to fail. Nice job.
Okay.
So tell me what happens.
Okay. So,
I think it has to move away from you immediately, right?
Okay, on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage.
All right, go ahead and give it its psychic damage.
Okay, coming right up. And
7.
okay.
All right.
Rough rolls.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
it could have
do
been
believe
better.
it. Yep.
All right, and then what happens? I flee from you, right?
Yes, I think you get as far away from me as you can.
I immediately take an action to flee, right? 5,
Reaction. Yeah. You take your reaction to flee.
5, 10, 15.
And I do get an attack of opportunity.
When you're restrained?
I thought.
Yeah,
You're still able to attack.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
when
Yeah,
you
it's just
attack,
disadvantage.
You just got to do it with disadvantage.
That's fine.
Yeah, just do it with disadvantage.
And I will do a booming blade.
All right. Can you do a booming blade as a reaction?
Yeah, Warcaster.
Okay.
I think allows me to.
I thought is it a booming
There's a
blade?
blade song. One of the two allows me to do a.
Yeah, it's Warcaster.
You can use to rather than making opportunity attack.
I think it has to be Shocking Grasp.
You can use your reaction to cast a spell at the creature rather than making an opportunity attack.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. In Baldur's Gate 3, it's Shocking Grasp, and here it's.
Yeah.
And booming blade is an attack, so
And it has to have a casting time of 1 action and must target only that creature.
that's booming blade.
Okay.
There you go.
And you said disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Ugh.
10.
10.
Miss.
No. Miss.
Oh, it got lucky.
All right.
It really did.
It was going to take a lot of extra damage.
Yes, nice job, though. All right, that brings us to. I assume you're done, Flander?
Yes.
But where did the spider end up?
I will
Ran into
reveal
the
the area up here a little bit more so you can see it.
It ran so far away.
But Drew, I do think you're still
Yep.
cocooned, though.
Yeah, he still has to take a little time to get it free, but now he's not crawling
I
over
thought
the
he
top.
was in the cocoon with me.
No, he kind of climbs around.
No,
the
it
outside and
cocoons
tries to
you.
Bite you.
He literally climbs around the outside of you like, yes.
He was preparing you for dinner.
Yep.
You can see a little area cut into here as well. Kind of a little area that you can see. You see something glittering on the other side as well. All right, that brings us to the map's getting spread out. Jaru, you're still kind of entwined there with this goop all over you. What do you want to do?
We'll have to break out. You said
Come on.
athletics?
Athletics, yeah. Come on. And I think when you're when you're restrained, we roll a 0. It's like, it's funny that you're like this. You're like booming blade.
He gets himself
Very
more
much.
tied up.
Yeah.
Okay,
over.
that was your action. You have a reaction. I'm sorry. You have a bonus action, and you can't move right now. So you have any bonus actions you want to do?
No.
Okay. All right. Brings us to Theo. Theo, this creature is all the way up there. You can see that there's a passage that you can see that is over here as well. And you can see that below you is Zindra and Flander. The chaos seems to be ebbing, although this zombie seems to be flailing.
We can't touch this thing. It hurts even worse than the little spiders.
Well, don't touch it then. And he'll.
I've got swords in each hand, and I go, well.
I'm gonna step over to the side over here, and I'm gonna cast my cantrip Firebolt and see if I can do some fire damage with it.
Go for it.
Actually, I don't even know if those do fire damage. Let's find
They
out,
do fire
shall
damage,
we?
Firebolt.
Yeah, just
Let's say fire in the name.
Yeah. You want to attack? You're attacking this zombie.
Just ice damage.
Yeah. Your Firebolt does psychic damage.
I know, right?
You're reading its mind.
And
You're making it
Firebolt.
feel less worthy.
Boom. 27 to hit.
That will hit.
13 points of fire damage.
Nice. You hit it for 13 points of fire damage. Nice job.
And I've got this rod in my hand, and I sort of like hold it out to Hemo, and like, why don't you activate this instead? It'll do radiant damage against undead.
All right. Sure. I'll grab it out of his hand, I guess.
Eckankar,
If you can like pass it to me as an
To
item
whoever
interaction.
wants to use it. I know you're complaining about hitting them with your melee swords.
All right, Eckankar, you are free. You see all this the remains of the web are kind of still partially clinging to you, but you break out of most of it's just enough to get your movement back. It's flailing around. What do you want to do, Eckankar?
I'll eat the attack of opportunities. I want to go over to Jeru and try to break him out of this web.
Okay, so you're gonna go over and give him advantage on his check.
Yeah, if either I can give him advantage or if I can use my actual action to rip him out.
You'll have to give him help. You're basically pulling, but you're basically giving him advantage by allowing him to pull out. You're trying to pull from the outside. So I'll do my two attacks of opportunity on you. Probably not going to hit since you're pretty. Oh, natural 20.
Ah! Oh no!
It
get
doesn't
hit.
sound as excited when he rolls natural 1. It's so weird.
Yeah, natural
it's strange.
20.
I don't get it.
All right. Oh, here it comes. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right, so that is 19.
Okay, well maybe it wasn't as cool as I thought it was going to be. All right, but you are gonna take. You're gonna take 8 points of poison damage as one of them bites into you, which is quite a bit. All right, and you move over and you're gonna give Jaru advantage on his check.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, how much damage was it?
8 points of
okay.
poison. 8 points of poison damage.
That girl is poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Now the spiders get to go. One of them, this one here, sees Theo is still standing in front of them, just standing there. I mean, sure you're in a can, but you know, we'll just take you out of that. So it's going to attack you. Natural 20 again.
Oh my god!
Better on the spider than on the.
I can't believe that I run that so many times. By the way, any of these guys can lean over and see my dice. It's not like I'm hiding.
It definitely wasn't looking at him, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
You're
gonna take
little devil.
You're gonna take 14 points of poison damage as he critically hits you, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
I don't feel like I have. No, I could have picked poison as the resistance. Okay, got it. And you wanted a Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Ooh. All right, I got a 14.
All right, you managed to succeed on the save.
What was the damage? I missed that. I have to type that.
14. I rolled a 6 plus max.
Ow.
That's how we do crunch your crits, max damage plus die roll. So that's a big deal. It's great when players do it, but not so great when baddies do it to the players.
That went through my temporary hit points.
All right, that one went. This other one is going to go. That move to here. Move to here and attack Hemo. All right, Hemo. That one's gonna attack you. Come on, let's see if I can go for like my 5th 20 of the night.
No, again.
Seriously. Thank God they're on these
Close.
minions.
I rolled it. Yeah, well, you see my dice. I rolled an 18, so I am gonna hit you.
Yep.
You are gonna take 6 points of poison damage, and give me a
Yikes.
Constitution save.
All right.
I kind of don't like how this creature works because of all the Constitution saves people have to make, but it's fine. What'd you get?
Con save. Pretty decent with those as a fighter. Oh, that's a
no.
one guy.
You get a
Oh,
plus
no.
5. You get a plus
I'm-
5.
12?
I don't. I get a
12,
plus
yeah.
5. I don't.
You got.
I don't know. I think I might burn Indomitable here to roll again. I must take
Sure?
the second.
Are you
result.
sure? Because you get it on a short rest though, right?
Yeah.
You
it's
can't
on
do
a
worse
short
than that
rest.
one you got there, so.
All right, so you re-roll. You're gonna roll. Okay, you pass.
15, 20 with the aura. Okay.
Okay. All right, you pass. Okay. All right. Then that is now the air elemental Lear. After waiting for all this time,
Deer will start flying up the hall with his 90 movement speed.
woo!
Share the space
A great
with these
gust.
two spiders here and do a whirlwind, and they gotta make a strength savings throw.
All right. Strength savings throw for both of them. I rolled a. What's my savings throw?
14. It's the
I
highest.
gotta. They made them both.
It says
They
a
easily made
dexterity saving throw, doesn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
is
it's a
it?
whirl-
Oh, my bad. That's up at the
They
top.
easily made it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then nothing happens to him.
If it's thrown, that's what I was reading ahead on. You can
Yeah.
throw them.
The little spiders. They
Take half bludgeoning though.
Yeah, as you're doing it, the little spiders are.
You ever seen a spider on your windshield as you're slowly picking up speed?
Yeah. Yeah. So they're just gritty teething it in. All right, that brings us.
Take half damage though, right?
Yeah, they take 5 bludgeoning each.
Do they take half damage?
Does it say?
That-
If the
bottom,
saving
right
throw
at
is
the bottom.
successful.
Oh, sure.
That should be more than enough.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
No, we're killing the spiders. The small spiders.
All right.
Yeah.
Fine. Fine.
You're killing me, small spiders. Killing me, small spiders.
All right. You kill them anyway. They're like, they just gonna break apart. Their little limbs are left back with their bodies.
The body's
Oh,
killed
no.
into the wall.
Horrifying.
Gross.
They have a little electrical storm.
Zindra runs up a little bit closer. You see her.
She's emboldened by the whirlwind.
She runs up to she runs
New
up,
meaning to wind at our backs, huh, Zindra?
pulling back, and she fires into that zombie. Oh, she's gonna hit both times. Nice.
This
Yeah,
doesn't
you're
splatter me with blood, does it?
It doesn't. No, you have to be within 5 feet of it.
Is this the most effective Zindra's ever been?
Oh, she rolled. She rolled almost max damage against. This
Yes,
thing.
is the answer to that.
She double critted on that fucking worm.
She did. Oh, she did do that. Yeah.
Again,
Okay.
2 20s in a row.
Take it back.
That
was pretty good.
We need more hirelings. Sometimes they're good.
Well, we're just seeing Ellen is just only rolling 20s nowadays.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah, let me see those dice.
Well, they some people want a D20, but I used to just use a 20.
Yeah.
The token was 20 on both sides.
Except for an 18.
It's a coin. It says 20 cents.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. I'm double checking about that zombie to make sure I didn't do something wrong with it.
I just want to know what that thing is. Is that an eye in the middle there? Like one bloody eye, and then like a bloody.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Yeah.
This is definitely
Okay.
the grossest zombie we've seen.
I would ask, does it look bloodied? But I think
You
it might
can't
be
tell.
hard to
It's just-
Yes. Yes.
All right, Hemo, this thing is just like.
Well, heck, Theo is handing me his Rod of Radiance. What does it take to crack that?
You just gotta declare
Activate it.
that you're using it.
Okay. Is it an action?
It's a consumable
It's an
item. Yeah,
action.
it's an action. It's a consumable action.
Okay. Then I'll take my action to crack the Rod of Radiance like a light stick. It'll glow in a 20-foot radius. I'll just drop it right at, well, heck, right at my feet, I suppose. That catches it in the radius.
All right. At the end of each creature's turn, undead creature's turn in the area, they take 1d4 points of a radiant damage.
I crack that like a light stick, and then I'm going to... Well, I don't have an action, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna back up a little bit, actually.
Oh, I apologize. It will take the 1d4 damage immediately, and at the end of the round. So go ahead and roll me a d4.
Cool.
Get him.
Burn, zombie! 2.
2, nice. It goes.
And then I'm gonna back up a ways.
Can sunburn on its back now.
So you gotta take
Oh,
its
I have
attack.
to update my HP.
Did you leave its attack of area of opportunity?
Yeah, I left its reach.
Yeah, it will. It's kind of mindless. It's just like a machine. It doesn't have any
And it has
tactics.
attacks of opportunities.
Yeah, they get attack opportunities. They're not considered slow or anything like that.
Oh man, we should have slowed him. Dang it.
All right, I rolled.
When you suggested that
a-
spell, I was like, he's already slow.
All right, what's my bonus to hit? All right, and here armor class 14.
Not gonna hit.
All right.
So I get away, and well, heck, after tossing that Rod of Radiance, I've got a hand free, so I'm gonna use a maneuver. I'm gonna use a quick toss.
All right.
I'm gonna use a bonus action, expend a superiority die, and make a ranged attack with a weapon with the thrown property. So I'm gonna make a dagger attack on this thing.
Nice.
And I'm gonna add superiority die to its damage if it hits. Here we go.
Nice.
26 to hit.
Oh, yes.
Does 8 points and 7 points for 15 total points with a dagger.
Oh, that is awesome.
So I'll back away and whip a dagger at it to stay out of the splashing blood.
Nice.
All right, I don't have a token for this, so I'm gonna use this token instead. All right, here's what happens. This creature here, when you hit it, it just explodes in that kind of this bloody
Dang it.
mess,
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Ak.
spraying blood, and spraying necrotic blood to everybody within 5 feet of it. And then,
Wait, Drew's covered in a protective coating. though.
Cocoon.
yeah, everyone takes. You have to give me a reflex save. to
Does it
take half
necrotically
damage.
eat through the cocoon's
You wish it did, but it doesn't.
exterior shell?
So it looks like 14 is your save.
I got 19 because of my.
But you made it.
Yeah.
What did you get? Yeah, I think you have to do it with disadvantage, Mike. Because you are, you got a 13, so you already failed unless you have a bonus. Because
He gets the +5, but
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
you would still have to do.
yeah, do it
disadvantage.
one more time because you had disadvantage. It says you're probably gonna make it.
Made it.
Okay, so you're each gonna take 3 points at half damage of the
Okay.
slashing damage.
Oh, I have the new ring, so do I take 0?
Well, I don't know if the ring says that you use a dex save to take no damage. Then yes.
Wait, do you have to be a team?
Yep.
It says.
I did.
It
Yeah,
says.
it essentially gives me evasion.
Do you,
Wow.
do you want to use that?
You
right now?
have used one of your 3 points. Remember, it has
Yeah,
3
I'll use it right now. Why not?
Okay.
Wait, are you already attuned to it? Or do you have to
Yeah,
be
he
attuned
did.
to
They
it?
did.
Yeah,
it.
we took that long rest and we took an hour
Yeah.
Short
I
rest.
just said we could do that. All right, so
for
you-
short rest.
one of your 3 attunements to take to make the save.
Yeah, because I come back
Nice.
on a long rest, so might as well
Yeah,
just do it now.
and does it work the same way where you take no damage if you made your save?
That's what I remember it saying. Yeah.
I actually don't remember, so I was just asking. Okay, well, we'll play it that way, and I'll assume you're right. Okay, cool. So that is the Hemo who did an action. Anything else you're going to do after doing all of those things?
Nope. It was an action to drop the rod, backed up, bonus action to quick toss and blow it up. So yeah.
Nice. All right,
I
the
don't-
spider gets to go now.
I'm not sure that ring does what you think it does.
That
I
re-
thought, what does it do?
yeah.
When Googled it, it says it has 3 charges. It regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. When you fail a dexterity saving throw while wearing it, you can use your reaction to expend a charge.
Oh, when you
Succeed
fail it.
to succeed
Right.
on that instead.
Yeah. So
Oh,
don't
okay,
use your
okay.
charge.
Take
Don't
your
use
charge back.
Yeah.
Yeah, take charge back. I
I
just
thought
passed it.
I thought that was.
I thought it was like
like
a ring of evasion, not this. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it is a ring of evasion. It's just 5e.
Yeah.
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 ring of a different type of evasion from the
Yeah.
rogue's
It
evasion.
looks like your description though, like spot on.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. So that is now the creature's turn. This guy is going to go. He is going to spew out.
Look out, he's thwipping again.
He's spewing out. He's going to attack. He's going to attack Jaru since he can attack Jaru with advantage.
I don't know if I can use aura.
He's going to. He's going to pull you in. He literally pulls you in.
I remember that one.
Pulls you in. You're already. He doesn't have to use his bonus action, and you're already technically. I gotta see what it says in here.
Cocooned. So
Cocooned.
he did the same.
Yeah,
thing
I think he's
basically.
gonna do the same. He's gonna basically use his bonus action to cocoon you and get a bite on you. So that's what he's gonna do. Do you want to use shield? He's going to hit you if you don't use shield.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, could I have used? Can Eckankar see this creature at this point? I do have my goggles on. Because if I can use my to impose disadvantage.
That's a disadvantage for
When a creature
melee
you
strike.
can see attack. No, yeah. When a creature I can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to oppose disadvantage.
So is it the creature has to be within 5 feet of you, or just
Yeah, when a
okay.
creature I can see attacks a creature other than me within 5 feet of me, I can impose disadvantage.
Okay, we can do that.
So if there's somebody next to him.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
make it-
which
I'll
you
make
were.
another-
He's like reaching over with his shield to
Yeah.
get in the way.
Okay, I rolled. Unfortunately, I just did a third strike. So my first one was I rolled a 15. Now I rolled a 16. Do you want to use your
I
shield?
would have used shield.
All right. So yeah.
I was going to use it anyway.
Okay,
So
he drew you to him, but now your shield went up, and now they're gonna get a regular. He's gonna get a regular advantage because the first one was to see if you were pulled in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't. So yeah, he's gonna miss you.
Good.
A lot of mechanics going on.
Yeah. So yeah, when you're drawing back, you
not
put your
dead
shield
yet.
up. Your shield is up, and he missed you on your butt. Cool. There's a lot of mechanics. When you get higher enough level, all these things start piling on, right? Cool. All right. You see Jaru wrapped in this bubble, this thing crawling over the top. Flander, all the way down there. What are you gonna do?
Flander is going to step up to here and call out, "Hey, spider, nice legs. But isn't 8 of them a bit excessive?" And cast Vicious Mockery.
Does he have to understand your language in order to use vicious mockery? I do not know.
I don't think so.
I just look it up real quick.
Fill it up.
I don't know what
Creature
words
you
you
can see within
said.
range. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it might
Oh, going.
must succeed on the Wisdom saving throw.
Aren't you throwing me? Okay. I rolled a. I don't know if I. What do I need? A 17?
17 or better, yep.
No, I'm gonna fail. So which
Okay.
which one did you mock? Is this one here? You mock this
I think
one?
that's the only one that's
The
left.
one that's got Jeru.
All right. So what happens to me when you mock me?
Okay. You take, first of all, you take 2d4 of psychic damage.
All
Yes,
right.
excellent. And then
So he takes 5 points of psychic damage, and he gets
Nice.
disadvantage on...
Is my next attack, right?
Yeah. You have disadvantage on your next attack roll. The next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
Got it. All right. That brings us. That is. Let's bring us to Jaru. Jaru, you are still restrained. What are you gonna try to do
He scowls, and he'll do Blessings of the Raven Queen
to get out?
to get out. And I'll just go right there and unload.
All right. You are now immune to the damage.
it's like a shell of a cocoon.
He's like,
It's like sitting in it.
yeah, literally just a shell goes fall to the ground. The creature's like, just very confused. All right, what are you gonna do, sir?
Unloading.
You gonna attack him?
Yep.
Go for it.
Is this like one of those loading messages? Except it's
Alright.
unloading.
Armor class 15 will hit.
All right. And then one of those is a booming blade.
All right. So one of them make your first attack and do damage.
All right. Ooh, nice damage.
This is gonna be
9,
crazy.
18, 22, 30.
All right, that will be enough to destroy it.
Yeah, so you just went,
And just as the thing falls,
smash,
the,
smash.
the remnants of his enclosure
thing.
just hits the ground. He's like, forget this. I'm gonna. Awesome. All right. That.
there was no way I was supposed to have a -1 to my strength.
Yeah, he's like, I just got to use my resources.
He was
Theo,
like-
what are you gonna
He was
do?
like down in front. What happened?
I think we got everybody,
Step
huh?
into the aura. Yeah.
All
I
right.
think that is-
We can drop out of initiative if there's nothing else you need to do for the round.
I'll go look down this thing.
All right, you're gonna look down that thing. All right. As you look down
Those
there,
are shiny.
as you look down. I will reveal what you see.
He's sucked away.
Let's have everyone hold off
Again.
moving for a second. And then I will
Yeah, because that's what's
reveal
going
it.
to happen. What is this?
Let me bring it on the map here. Hold on.
Oh,
Mm.
All right.
Bear traps or something?
All right. You see some traps out there. Say they seem to be formed, although this is the icon that's here. They seem to be very naturalistic, kind of like made of bark and stuff like that. Something that like a natural hunter or trapper would put in place. That's what you see to start with. However, roll me a perception roll.
Is it for the little
initiative.
red circle in there?
Yeah, roll me a perception roll. Yeah.
I have a 13.
All right. You are surprised as this creature flies out from here. It launches a globule at you.
More globules. Ah.
All right. Here, this is the fun one. This is the
What
this is the fun
manner
one.
of beastie is that?
I'm gonna duck, dodge, dive.
One
and-
ugly son of a
dodge.
bitch.
All right. I gotta see how I gotta make my attack on you. Ooh. He's gonna armor class 21.
That'll miss.
That will miss. All right. That's what it does. It goes. It misses your armor. It misses your armor class completely,
By 1.
and then it drops back up in here.
Ah! There's another flying creature just spit at me.
flying or crawling?
It's crawling. It's a
Crawling
spider. It
creature.
goes, 、" , and then it kind of moves back.
It's hiding.
It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's hiding. It's h
More spiders?
All right.
Yes.
I'm asking you can jump into initiative now, or you can move away, or what would you like to do? I'm going to let you decide before we roll initiative, just for you to not go in this area.
Well, yeah. I mean, we didn't. I know you sort of said we were not initiative, but like on my turn, I went and looked in there, and this happened. So
Yeah,
we're kind of in initiative still, right?
Yeah. We want to keep the same initiative that we just currently had? Is that fine?
I think we should.
So.
Makes
Guys,
sense.
guys,
Why not?
like, I'm being attacked still. I just, like
It just
everybody
seems
knows
easier, right?
that. Yeah.
So
But I can't see it, correct?
yeah, let me
Is it
bring
around
the
the corner?
turnover. Let me make sure the turnover tracker's back up. Hold on.
Whew. I see it.
You can see it?
The turnover.
Oh, the turner, yeah, I can see the turner. I can see the creature that flew off to the side.
Yeah, he hit again.
All right. So that was Theo. Let's go to Eckankar. Eckankar, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna ready an attack if it comes around again. So he's got the firebolt up in his hand like this, and he's just sort of ready to fire it into that opening.
You got it.
When it comes out and tries to get me again.
You got it.
I'm gonna get him.
These traps. Could I like pick up like a bunch of like rocks or something and like throw them to like activate them?
Well, on your turn, you can do. Yeah. What would you? Right now, Theo's standing in your way. He's basically taking the entire area up of it. So you can try to throw it on top to activate them for sure. You can basically have to make it to attack, but you're going to have a -5 to hit them because Theo's basically in the entire frame.
Should I just like roll a d20 and add my strength modifier or something?
Yeah, you're basically going to throw them like you're doing a thrown object, like a throwing. Yeah. So go ahead. You're going to throw an object at him. So go ahead and give me an attack.
Well, I have a javelin, so that's a thrown object. So
Yeah, go ahead.
I guess I'll
and
just roll that.
Go for it.
No.
Oh crap!
Not on the first one. Let's try again.
Yeah.
Probably not.
14?
14.
No,
Plenty
yeah,
of
you'll
rocks.
need a 15 to hit them right.
Yeah.
To hit the trigger the trap.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I'm sorry, I can't hit it, and I'll move to the side.
Okay, you're throwing your javelins are now down here.
Yep, they're just sitting there.
They just kind of skitter across the floor down here.
I'm really new at using these guys.
Yeah. Make sure that everything's good on the map for everybody. All right, that's Eckankar. I gotta roll initiative for these guys. Okay, I gotta see what they're going at. You clean up my mess a little bit here. From the
He
last
said
combat.
guys plural.
I know.
All right. I think I gotta do it like that. Give me 1 second to clean up here, because otherwise it gets too confusing if I have all the old stuff out. And their initiative bonus is what? Okay.
You think this is what?
What's that?
You should say what?
Their initiative, yeah. Okay. All right.
Aren't you
That's
also able
your-
to squeeze through thin passages as an elemental?
You go through like a pinhole, I think.
I don't know. I have to read it and see what
1
it
inch
says.
wide.
Air form.
You could just breeze right on in.
Let me just see here. I got my whirlwind back as well, so I'll go right into here for now.
All right, you're gonna pass through those areas.
Yeah, what do I
Passes
see
gas
here?
right in
before
All right,
I-
as you do, those traps are making attacks at you.
Oh.
I fly
okay,
over
man.
them. I'm
What's
not on
that?
the ground.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wow.
Feel free to fly. You can fly all the way to the top. I still get 3 attacks at you.
Interesting.
However, I rolled really crappy.
They're motion
What do we
sensitive.
see?
What you see launch from them are they look like basically like roots on the ground. They go, then they kind
Oh.
of settle in.
Oh wow. This is some druid
I will-
shenanigans over here.
I will reveal the area
Druid v druid.
and the creatures that you can see. So as I open them up here,
I think I see a bedroll down there. Cameron,
Damn,
are
I
you
could have
gonna-
slept on a. I could have napped on a bedroll.
Yeah. Yeah, after that fall, it probably looks pretty good, doesn't it?
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
All right, as you can see, you're in some kind of a room here. There are 2 spider creatures here. They look a little different than the spider you saw before, but they are just other different spiders that are here. There seems to be a whole bunch of spiders that are here. This creature is technically on the wall.
Druid
It's
fight.
right here.
Okay.
That's things these traps fire off.
Okay. Do they hit me?
No, they don't hit you.
All right.
The best I did was 13, which armor class.
Barely 15 is that. Let's put that on my bar there.
I didn't think I hit you.
Okay, so I'll go up to this guy and I'll smack him once with my slam.
Boom.
12 hit.
Armor class what?
12.
Armor class 12. I think you probably missed him, but I'll double check. Yeah, you missed him.
Okay, I'll go for a second one. Even worse, a 1 on the
Oh,
guy.
no.
3 on the
Oh,
one.
no.
Rolls.
Yeah, you went up. He's like, these spiders on the wall. He's like,
That's all right. I'll stop there for now.
that brings us from the air elemental, which is Lear, to Zindra. Zindra. All right. She comes running up here. She runs up here and she's like, Theo, what's going on over there?
Some other type of spider tried to attack me with another globule. Spit, and he has a little bit of residue. He points at it, but I'm gonna burn it. It's just like he's still holding onto the fire.
She draws her bow and she kind of looks over your shoulder and she's like, I can't see anything in there.
Yes, it's very narrow, and there's traps on the floor. If you decide to go and watch your step.
Thanks for letting me know. Eckankar, get in there. She says. That's what she said. Hemo, what are you gonna do?
I feel like I've tried to help this woman out so much.
Get a trash talker some more. She likes that.
She does.
Theo says that out loud.
What are you gonna do, Hemo?
I think I'm going to. Let's see how far I can move today. Let's see. I can move to behind Theo. I'm gonna stay a step back just in case he wants to clear that doorway.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to. I'm just gonna draw my wand of magic missiles.
All right, you got it. Magic missiles. The moment you can see them, you can launch something at them. Good job. Your magic
Yeah.
weapons are in your hand. All right. Anything else you're gonna do for the round?
No, I'll just. I guess it could be an item interaction to pick up the dagger that I used, and then I'll just take one move, and then I guess it would be an action to draw my
Correct.
wand.
Yeah, that would end your turn.
But yeah,
Okay.
I get
Well,
ready.
Dagger's
gather
been
my
picked
stuff.
up, and your wand is in your hand. Flander, what are you going to do?
Flander is going to move up to here.
I will reveal a little bit more of the area up here, but now that you're kind of up in this area, just in case there's a question, you can kind of look down up here and kind of see a little bit more area.
Cobwebs.
Yeah.
So many.
Okay, okay, so I guess I can't see into there, but I will give Bardic Inspiration to Zindra.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you could use your extra strength to tear this opening wider so I can get through there.
You don't have those gloves.
I
Hulkamania.
can try. What do I
How
need?
wide is this opening?
Flandermania, going wild.
Yeah, actually, what if this looked like I could go through it, squeeze through it sideways?
You can squeeze. It's considered difficult terrain.
You lose
So
your,
takes your. But then to get through it, you have to give me an athletics check
Oh, nice.
in order to make progress. Basically, it's so thin you have to like squeeze your way through, or you can use dexterity as well.
Or
But I knew you'd use athletics.
or the bard could just punch it open but wider since he's so strong.
Yeah, you basically have to make an athletics contest against squeezing through this area.
Does anybody know mold earth?
So if you use your strength, you kind of break apart part of the earth, and if you use dex, you're kind of like lithe and move through. It's up to you. All right, you have a difficulty that you have to beat. All right, Flander, you all done?
If I could, can I try to widen the opening at all, or would that be suit?
You could get. What happens is you can give an advantage to Theo for his check. That's what you can do.
Okay, I'll do that.
You're shoving me through.
Yeah. And basically, that's what it is. He's like, go.
I actually, so he tells you don't push me through. There are traps on the floor. We should try to disable those. Otherwise, we're just gonna get stuck in the middle of the passage. I saw the root come out and tried to grab a hold of the whirlwind. We'll get stuck.
All right. What I need you to
That's
do is
weird.
everybody who is not Lear, I want you to roll me a D20 roll and tell me who gets the lowest.
Oh.
Pure luck.
I got a 2. It's probably me.
I got a 20. I'm
18.
lucky today.
15.
I got an 18.
Okay. So this creature over here, this one right here, you see, it moves to here. It literally phases.
Goddamn phase spider.
Son of a
Just to here.
Oh, so it didn't go visibly through that.
No, it
area?
literally just goes. It's almost like a misty step. Yep.
Can I see him there, or is he sort of like sneaky at this point? I haven't seen him yet.
Well, that's his action that he's done.
Well, because I had ready to action to attack, so that's why I'm asking.
I thought you were
Can I
ready.
see him?
You're trying. Oh yeah, then you can go on. Yeah, you can.
So
Let's
he
see.
wasn't hiding or anything?
Let's see. Can you see him straight on with
Maybe
this?
not. Maybe
I
around
think
the
you're
corner.
actually behind this. I think you're
Around the
wedged in
corner.
here.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
You
he's
would be
there.
able to, but you just see
Don't
it.
see him. Okay.
So he does this.
Fine.
He's going to shoot a globule at Eckankar. Eckankar, you need to give me a dexterity savings throw. You get to make those now with your new ring and with advantage. Oh no, you don't. Your new ring is you can make it by spending a charge.
Yeah.
So give me a dexterity savings.
That's a 12. I'm not.
If you fail, you
Yeah.
can choose to use a charge.
It's a saving
Yeah.
throw, right? You get +5.
Oh, so that is a 17.
Yeah. So it launches its strike at you. It kind of hits at your weapon and pulls back. You're able to move your weapon out of the way.
Oh, it went after.
Oh, it's trying to take my hammer.
Yep. And then it's going to move back to. I gotta make sure I can do this right. Make sure I can do this right. Yeah, it's gonna stand right there. That's what it's gonna do. All right. The other one is going to do something very similar. Who is the next one on the D20 list? Go.
15.
I think it's Mike.
Would have been fit
right?
Mike.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a
All right.
high roll
other
for
one
being
moves.
second most.
Yeah. I just rolled really low.
It's going to appear here.
So that one I
And
could see.
Mike,
yes.
give me a dexterity savings throw.
So that one I could see, right?
Yeah, you can go ahead and
Sure,
fire.
I
Let
will.
him fire it first, because if you kill him or something,
23 hit.
23 will hit.
All right, 7 points of fire as he unleashes this behind him.
All right. All right, you did not kill him with that. In fact, these creatures look a little more hardy. Kind of might be considered somewhat of a bossy creature.
Oh, no.
Inside of this dungeon area. All right, give me your dexterity.
17.
17. Oh,
20.
Yeah, you got the.
You get the +5.
yeah,
+5.
Yeah,
Yeah, 20.
so you pass. All right, that is now Jaru. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to unload on the one that's
This one
right
right here?
next to me,
Perfect.
because why not? My typical.
All right, make your first attack. What'd you get?
24.
24 will hit. Your damage for your first one.
Oh.
7.
All right, hold on. All right. It appears here after you attack.
Oh boy.
It moves in there.
In which case, I will move and take my second attack on that one
Perfect.
with a booming blade.
That is fine.
Oh, that's an interesting effect though, because they don't move really; they just appear in another
16.
16. I think that hits. Let me double check.
spot.
Yes,
if
it
you,
hits.
If you teleport, does the booming blade effect stay on the person, or does it stay in the spot they wore there?
Well, I hit that different spider.
And yeah, but he might do the same thing.
I feel like Booming Blade is an effect on a creature.
19 points total.
19 points total. Okay, that was the one that was hit before, too. All right. You do that, and it's going to do what you were expecting it to do. It teleports to here.
That does not provoke the booming blade.
I wouldn't think
Did
so.
that happen when Jaru struck it?
Yep.
Oh dear.
So it took the damage though.
It did take the damage, yeah.
Okay, good.
It's-
and not when
it's-
not when I hit it with the fire.
Yep. Yeah. So you kind of hit it, goes, kind of, they're bouncing all over the place. Yeah, that brings us, and they're not considered phase spiders or something different, but similar.
So so I presume it is still shimmering with the booming energy, just that it moved with that shimmer.
Yeah, if it moves
to
on its
move.
own,
Has to
yeah, it
move
actually
5 feet.
moves. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Theo, it's your turn.
Ooh, fun. All right. Well, now I don't have to climb through that opening, so that's better. I prefer that a lot. I'm gonna shoot another firebolt, which is the one that I hit the first time. I don't know if I can even tell anymore. I will fire on the one I can see easiest.
Okay. That one over here.
Does a 20 hit?
Move this thing a little bit.
Nice.
20 does hit, yeah.
Excellent. 11 more points of damage. I rolled min and max on that.
Oh, that's good. Good roll. You doing fire damage to it?
Yes.
I think these guys have no. Yep. Just double checking. Yeah.
That'd have been good if they did have a resistance last round. I would have. Like if they're
Yeah.
immune to it or something.
Yeah. No, there you took the damage.
Okay, good.
Woohoo!
And we'll actually move forward and get out of the way in case anybody did want to try to go through there. Good luck.
Nice. Eckankar, what are you gonna do?
I'll
bonus
attack
action.
this one.
To just raise my shield again.
Okay. Give yourself some temporary hit
You
points.
got it.
Yeah.
I'll just attack the one next to me to start.
You guys want to hear? Go for it.
Ooh, 12.
12. We'll miss.
All right, I'll attack it again. 23.
23 does hit in
And
the spider.
that
wound.
is 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. All right.
And then I will step here. Make sure everybody is in my aura.
Now, okay. So yeah. So Hemo can't take an attack of opportunity because you just did a 5-foot step on me. Hemo, my secret agent.
We're all really distrusting of Hemo at this point.
I haven't done anything.
All right, Leah,
to earn
what are you
your
gonna do?
ire.
You're swirling around all by yourself in an empty room.
I will pass back over those traps again.
And you hear us
All right,
yelling
it's gonna attack you.
firing.
It's gonna attack you. Hold on, I gotta make my 3 attacks. Oh, a 19 and a 20.
What
Yikes.
even are these traps?
Can I hit him?
Disarm
Even?
these.
Yeah, they can hit him. He doesn't have any special resistances. Or
He's not incorporeal, I
Yeah.
suppose.
I have resistance to lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
All right, these are considered bludgeoning, so you're gonna take resistance to this, which is awesome.
Nice.
All right, so the first one's gonna hit you for 19, so you only take 10.
Jesus,
Nice.
these
Nine.
are tough traps.
And the other one hits you for, let's see, for 33.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
16? 16.
What? What in the world?
We definitely shouldn't go back in there until we can disarm those traps.
Yeah.
All right, you move out. What are you gonna do?
Cry a little.
I will try to make 2 more slam attacks against this guy. 20 to hit.
It's like that Princess Bride.
20 to hit, yeah, that will hit, definitely.
I'll take 14 bludgeoning.
Gotta move him a little
Be
bit so I can
honest.
click on him. 14, all right. Boom.
And it counts
Wait,
as
hold on.
magical at this point. I don't know if that.
He moves.
He just gets that every turn, every time he hits a hit.
Every time he gets it one time. It's a reaction.
Didn't he already take that reaction?
Oh, did he do it already? Oh, sorry. He
Yeah,
doesn't get
yeah,
to
that's
do
how
it.
he got
Rip
there.
hit him.
Doesn't
That's
have to
what
do
I'm
it again
like,
because he already moved it once. I thought it was turn. Didn't have it. That's okay. Call me out on things.
Awesome.
They don't get to do everything.
Dude, that'll be a 28 to
I was
hit.
like, wow,
Yeah,
this is a little
yeah.
tougher. If they could.
No, they can't. They get to do it as a reaction. So, and how much damage did you end up doing to it?
16 on the second hit.
All right, I gotta move him again just to get a. Oh, that will destroy it.
Ah, nice.
Squashing bugs.
Yeah, boom. All right.
Bug hunt.
All right, that brings us to. Are you done? I jumped again. Are you done?
I am done, yes.
All right, boom. All right, Nox Zindra. She's sitting over here. She's like,
It's right next to her now.
yeah. She moves back 10 feet. She has her bow out. She fires. She's like She sends you 2 attacks on it. Oh, that was a good hit. At least one of them was a great hit.
By hitting
Not
it,
critical.
it might move right next to you, though.
Yeah, not quite that strong, but there actually is a boss level one who can do it like 4 times.
Just as 4
around,
reactions.
Yeah. No, he gets layer actions or whatever, and he can teleport every time. Yeah,
Got
pretty
it.
awesome. But not this one. All right, that is. All right, yeah, he takes an arrow.
Alan's foreshadowing over here.
All right, that brings us to Hemo, the traitor. Hemo, my minion.
The perfectly loyal fighter. Thank you very much.
All right,
That seems like something you'd want us to.
Yeah. Yeah, yet to be seen.
Yeah. That's
Unless turning on you would give me 30,000 gold, no, I think I'm good.
we can talk. I'll send you a message afterwards.
Ruh-roh.
In the immediate moment, Hemo sees that Theo's been pelting these things with firebolts. They haven't teleported when he firebolts them, so Hemo's going to take the wand of magic missiles that he uses. He's going to take 2 out of the 7 charges to cast magic missile at 2nd level. I should put that into my
That does 4. That does 4. 3d4 plus 4. 44 plus 4.
Okay. 4d4.
Oh,
Oh,
My
man.
God! Did you roll?
6 plus 4. Yeah, nearly minimum. So 10 points of force damage. He just takes that.
You know what?
Wow.
The thing is, you were being nice to your fellow minions, so you don't turn it. Because why would you do real damage to your people?
Dude, the evidence is just piling up.
You even ordered them in the smallest possible number. If you
Yeah.
actually wrote them
One,
all out,
one,
1, 1,
1,
3.
3.
Like even a 3, 1, 1,
God.
1 would have seemed bigger. It's 3,000.
Yeah, that's terrible. All right, anything else you're gonna do? You had that. Use 2 of your charges on that. Anything else you're gonna do?
I don't think you can use an offhand attack unless you used your main action to do an attack, so...
I'm pretty sure that's the case. Yeah, I don't think you can just use your offhand, but double check and let me know. Baldur's Gate 3 has me screwed up on so many rules because they're just subtly different. I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah,
Alright.
I guess I'm going to move... I'm gonna move over here, just to...
All right, you run down there a little bit, give yourself a little space. All right, perfect. That brings us to Flander. Flander, what are you gonna do?
Shoot it.
All right, go ahead, give it a
17?
shot. 17 will hit.
Okay, for 9 points of damage.
All right, it takes its 9 points of damage. All right, and then that is Flander. Anything else you're gonna do other than shoot the thing?
Not just now.
All right, that brings us to Jaru. What are you gonna do, Jaru?
Not in a cocoon this time.
right. I'll attack once. I'm gonna booming blade.
Oh, you know something? Actually, they get to go before you. The other one went off the map, so he is.
Oh, he lost it. Yeah, he's like 22 dots.
Sorry about that.
Sure.
My I just like that they do that. I'm gonna move that. Hold on. Let me get him off the here. I can bring him back onto the layer map so you can see that he's on it. He's actually here. Yeah, they become when the character, the token that's there, it goes off the
layer.
Yeah, so let me make sure I bring him back to the right spot here. Hold on. All right, there he goes. His turn. All right. You see, he phases.
No.
Oh God.
I guess that makes sense. It's also a defensive strategy.
What?
All right, that brings us to Jaru. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to delay.
All right, Theo. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna step back up into this corner again, and can I see him in there?
Nope. You cannot see him from your perspective.
Already another firebolt.
All right. Eckankar, what are you going to
There's
do?
2 javelins on the floor in there.
Yeah, I think Ek is gonna delay, like Drew. See if this thing comes back.
All right. Lear, what are you going to do?
Thinking about burning my extra wild shapes right now and earth gliding around. That might be helpful.
Yeah, that's
I
off.
could do that,
That would be
since
awesome
it'll
to be
last a long time.
Get
I
earth
can do
form
that.
instead or whatever. It's up to you.
So the wind dissipates, and then from the ground rises a big earth golem.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Just halfway up though, he's like, "Hello, I'm gonna go back up."
He does need to grow, though, Alan. We need to make him big.
Yeah, I'll make him big.
Was he also gargantuan?
Just large.
Just large.
All right. Put yourself on the turn tracker. All right, now you're an earth elemental.
Oh, boy.
What do you want to do?
I will go up into the wall here, and I'll just start moving into the room that way.
Are you
Look
gonna
for
go?
treasure.
You're gonna go underneath the earth.
Yeah, straight through the wall.
Earth glide.
Boom.
How fast do you move while earth gliding? Is it? Yeah,
30
what's your
feet,
earth?
I'm trying to make sure.
Yeah, double check. I'm not sure what your earth glide distance is, so you just move like your movement, which is 30 feet.
Yeah.
All right,
30-foot burrow, 30-foot move.
nice. So you appear there. All right, when you do, you'll see the creature sitting right here. It is hiding, but actually, yeah. What's your passive perception? I forgot to ask that question.
Passive perception as an earth elemental.
Yeah,
I got it in here somewhere.
I realized that
Big ol'
before I
stat
revealed that he might not be able to see him.
10.
So you don't see him anywhere. You think he might be there, but you have the sense he's around, but you don't see him.
I will look for him. I'll spend my action to find him.
All right, give me a perception
Perception check.
roll.
Perception.
Ooh,
19. That's
nice.
a good roll. You see him right here. You're looking around. You're like, ah. You see him kind of under some boxes.
I crack my rocky knuckles.
Nice. Zindra. Zindra's turn. She, you see her. She's over here. She comes back. She's like, wait a minute. The spider's gone. Now Lear's gone. What's going on here? She peers down here and she can barely see you. The back of Theo's head. Theo, you have to get out of the way.
I have the fire again in my
Yeah.
hand. Just
All he
wait.
sees is your head and a bunch of burning fire.
just wait.
She's like, ah,
Just
fine.
really eager to like poke in there and whip a fireball.
Yeah,
Alright.
he absolutely likes this idea.
Hemo, what are you doing?
Shooting
Looks
fish in
at
a barrel.
Looks at Ginger. You've been with us long enough. You should not be surprised by this.
She looks over at
Uh-huh.
you. She goes, yeah, you're right.
I guess Hemo doesn't have any idea that the spider's been found, so he's going to go with his original plan. He's going to run down here. He's going to holster his sword,
Uh-oh.
drop the wand, well, I guess he'll have to drop both his weapons and draw a bow. He's going to run down here, take a look down the hallway, and prepare a bow attack. If he can see the
Alright.
spider again.
All right, you run down there, looking in both directions. Your wand
Knocks
is now
an arrow and gets ready.
All right, you're looking at both directions. Awesome. You are ready to go whenever anything happens. I'll let you know if something happens that way. All right, meanwhile, back here, we have
Green red.
Flander. What are you going to do? A little bit of a standoff going on.
I am so tempted to cast Enlarge on Lear just to see how big we can get him.
It's too cramped down here as it is.
I think I'll just reload my crossbow and ready in action.
All right, this creature's stuffed in the corner here. Okay, it's its turn again.
An earth elemental's right in his domain.
It is.
Or is it going to come after us?
Yeah, let's see here. It wants to do something. It has a thing it wants to do. So it's going to try. It's going to move to here.
Can I see him?
15. You can see him, but you have to be able to see him while you have to be able to have your passive perception be able to see him because he's still hiding.
he's hiding.
What is your passive perception?
That is a good question. So my core tab. 14.
No, you don't see him. He moves
Okay.
there, but you're not be able to
Right,
see
he's
him
hiding.
until the point where he launches his attack at you.
Okay.
He flings attack at you. You have to give me a. What do you don't have anything in your hand right now, right? Just
I have my fire because the spell is like active right now. So
no,
yeah.
so he's gonna have to do it. He's doing an attack on you instead.
Okay.
So let him do an attack on you.
I have my shield in my left hand.
What's that?
My
Well, you
shield
get
as
your
well.
shield armor class, right? He's just doing a regular
Yeah.
attack on you. So, he's gonna he might hit you. Armor class 22 this time.
That would hit a 22. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been missing. So here's what happens. He fires at you, and you get pulled into him. He pulls you right in front of him. That's what he does.
Okay. Does he do
You've
damage?
got
No, he doesn't do any
Flips to-
damage, but
Yeah.
you're getting
Alright.
passed over three traps.
Okay.
All
I
three
really
traps
want to get in there.
attack you.
So when would my reaction to seeing him
After
happen?
he's down here.
After the pull?
Yeah, after he just pulled you, he's like boom. Boom.
How
That's
does
what he's
that
doing.
force movement?
What's that? Because
I thought
what's
force
that?
movement
How does a
didn't
force
trigger
movement
traps.
do that?
Because it's the trap.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because that's the trap that I laid out for the game. That they get to pull you over the top of that and cause them to attack you.
So
They seem to be working
reaction
like
to
proximity
see-
sensors.
Yeah,
At
it's-
least my
yeah.
attack would happen.
I would say you can fire your attack as soon as he's done pulling you. Like he's literally
After he's-
pulled you, and
After
now
he's done pulling me.
because
Okay.
now then you know he's there. It's like when somebody does a surprise attack on you, striking you. As soon as his strike's done, you get to see him, and now you can make your reactive strike. So all he's doing is pulling you to you, and he's doing
All right. As long as that's how sneak attack works, that makes a lot of sense to me.
it. Pretty much, yeah. It's just like when a rogue, if you attack, he gets to complete his attack before you get to react to him, unless you see him as a
Yep.
thief. Yeah.
That
So-
makes sense.
We're probably not going to hit you, although one is going to hit you. You get hit one time. Woo! You
Ouch.
get one time by one trap. You're going to be hit for 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
And now you can
variance.
make your reactive strike. You are within 5 feet of him right next to
All
him.
right. Well, there goes the firebolt. Probably as he's flying towards him.
I mean,
the
you can
last bit.
still cast your firebolt attack,
Yeah, that's what's happening. So 21 to hit.
but you're within 5 feet, so I believe you have to do it with disadvantage. It's a
let me
range
double check
attack,
on.
right?
Well,
I don't know. I'm asking.
I have advantage on Constitution savings when you maintain your concentration, so I did take damage. I should do that first, right? Because
What are you concentrating
It's not
on?
really concentration. Well, no, I think you do have to
Yeah,
concentrate.
you are. You are
Because you're
because
holding the readied spell.
that's true.
to let
He's
it go.
technically cast a spell, so you have to make a concentration check. Although you probably won't make it because you have to get a 10 or higher on your concentration. You have
And I have advantage on
yeah,
it
so
because
good-
of the
make your roll.
Warcaster.
Let's see what happens.
Constitution.
You
I
made
made
it.
it.
Yeah.
25.
So now you're within 5 feet of him with a ranged spell attack.
His reaction to cast a spell. I'm not sure on that actually. On a ranged attack within 5 feet. What's the ruling on that?
Yeah, well, if you do a ranged attack when somebody's within 5 feet of you, you have to do it with disadvantage.
that's why I used magic missile when all those things were next to me.
Yeah, so anytime someone's standing next to you, if you're firing over the ridge but some enemies right next to you, you still get disadvantage. So you basically disadvantage when you do a ranged attack.
Alright, well, I mean, it was my ready to attack. I'm not like either do that or it's out anyway. So okay.
Yeah.
So the first roll was a 21. I'll just roll a second one, and that'll be
Yeah,
my
that's basically it.
second one.
Yep.
Okay. So firebolt again, and I got a 13.
The 13th,
That's my
I got to see what the armor class
disadvantage
is.
roll.
Ah, you still hit him anyway.
Yay!
Oh, good.
Hooray!
17 points of fire.
Better
damage.
damage.
Yeah, you'll destroy him.
Just comes in,
Literally
just like
these creatures.
he basically just
Nice.
drops fire right on him.
Yeah, boom. These creatures. Yeah.
Excellent.
This trap
That was
was
a
similar
tough-
to the horse trap that you found in that.
remember
where it
that.
Oh, yeah.
Run through.
I
Yeah.
remember being very irritated
God.
with that.
Yeah.
Me and
That's
Fortuna,
what-
we're just
that's
getting
what it was.
trampled by horses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't.
better than turtles though.
Yeah. So this creature basically he generates traps that he pulls you through. That's his.
This looks
So
like
those traps go away when you
a
die.
druid.
Yeah, they basically shrivel up.
Oh wow.
Oh, good.
Wow.
It's basically his version of creating creating a web. But he creates these webs that fling out these things that
That's
these kind of
kinda
roots.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad we didn't try to all climb through there. That would have been nasty.
Yeah. The idea is that if you
Yeah.
try to shimmer through and you get stuck,
Yeah.
it's gonna attack you every round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty nasty.
I'll go
Right.
and shamefully retrieve my javelins.
All right. You retrieve your javelins. Yeah.
Shamefully.
I missed pretty poorly on those.
All right.
There's a bunch of gear in here, guys.
You gotta look through some stuff. I don't know. There's nothing worth seeing. I mean, what's the point? You know, you've already defeated.
You're right.
There looks like a book on the floor. I'm at least going to check out those books. I'm a book nerd.
You're a book nerd. All right.
Heck yeah.
All right. As you look
So we're
through,
dropping out of combat.
yeah, we can drop out of combat.
Hemo hollers up the hallway. What happened? I haven't seen the spider
Oh.
down here.
It's dead.
Oh. Oh, well, that's...
Thanks for
I
letting
don't
us
know.
know.
I still don't know if we're safe, though. Keep on your guard.
Zindra says,
But I found books, though. I don't know. I'm going to have to check these books out. 1 second.
Zindra calls in the darkness because you're so far away. She literally can't see you even through the dark with the dark vision. She calls to you and says, "Hemo, I've got the other side. I'm going to protect everybody." And
I'll light the area I'll light this area here
With
with,
some-
dancing lights. I'll
Got
collect my gear. I'll light up the area.
Perfect. You now have the area lit with dancing lights. Let's take a look at what might be in those
Books.
I'm gonna move up this way. Rejoin.
All right. When you look, you find an old bed here that has not been used for at least a century. It's covered in just gross, it's just old. Like the sheets are literally almost like frozen because they've been resting for so long. You go to move it, and it's like
falls apart.
it's got this kind of like every crease is like almost creating a crack.
Jeez.
A small fire pit containing nothing but ashes in the middle of the room. Along the north wall are stacks of old boxes and supplies, most of which look older than the oldest elf you've ever known. What are you gonna do? Want to go through some of that stuff?
Yeah.
All right, give me an investigation roll.
Anybody else squeezing in here?
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm not going to be great at investigation, but
18
I'll do my
for
best.
Investigation.
All right, as you look through part of it, the first thing you find is an ornate box. Looks like an ornate, it's actually fairly big. I gotta see if there's something about this box. Nope. You find an ornate box. It looks, and as you pick it up, it clinks with coins. It's pretty heavy. It's actually pretty heavy. I made it sound like it's small, but it's actually like a pretty heavy box. And it just you feel coins sliding inside of it. It's a lot of coins.
Is that money I hear in there?
Does sound like it.
Yeah,
It might be trapped though.
Let me squeeze through here.
He'll sort of look in the front and see if he can check for traps. I don't know if he's
There's
good at it.
a clasp. It doesn't look like there's a lock.
Okay.
So you want to check for traps? So give me a perception roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for him.
What'd you get?
I got a 7.
7. You don't see any traps.
Huh. This thing is definitely not trapped. You guys ready?
I'd heedlessly open it.
I will heedlessly open it.
All right, I would like.
Well, I didn't check for traps. I was heedfully opening it. Somebody else was saying wait.
Where did you find that? Under a bed? Was it hidden?
It was just in the pile of supplies that he's pulling apart. You're going through and you're finding old bed sheets and some pieces of from pottery that probably contained food at one time. It's dried out, and he runs across this ornate box.
There's a pentagram in there somewhere.
I wonder what the Wand of Secrets would turn up. Here, let me... Revealing spell! I pull the Wand of Secrets from my
Revealing Ellis?
belt and
All right.
cast it.
Neliosa.
Yeah, you can see that pile.
Legally
that he's looking
distinct
at,
revealing
that
spell.
pile that he's looking at has other secrets in it.
Oh!
Lear
that-
gets an 18 investigation.
There's more in there. I point the wand at it. See?
All right. All right. You had that box. Did you decide to open
Yeah,
it
I
first?
opened it.
Let's do it before, because Lear's going to look
Yeah,
investigate.
when the fireball goes off, it might burn all
You
your
open
cool
it
stuff.
up. The fireball does not go off. You're lucky. But what you do see is a pile of 300 gold pieces
Whoa.
stuffed within this big box.
Dang.
It's very heavy.
Okay.
Get some money.
Just all gold.
Looks like all gold
It's
pieces.
like payroll in here, guys. I'll reclasp it and just shove the whole thing into the bag of holding.
All right.
Seems like a cool box.
All right. Yeah, I think you were, before we come back to Lear, I think you were looking at something. You said you wanted to.
Somebody else, Cameron said.
Did Cameron say? Okay, Cameron, did you say you were going to look at something?
Yeah, I'll
right.
investigate the pile that lights up with extra
All right.
Should I keep this
secrets.
gold track separately, or just
However you want to do it, it's your goal.
matter.
So you
Okay.
tell me. Yeah. All right. You see in here, as you look through Lear, you can see several journals are in here. You find journals, they seem to be filled with random documentation. In your air form, you're like, if they flutter. Oh, you're earth form now. You pull it up.
You feel some hot
There's
breath nearby. Is there somebody peeking over your shoulder?
increasingly small pebbles that form little fingers that I'm
Nice.
manipulating things with.
Nice. Yeah, you see several journals that are here. Anybody else want to look for something? Look through this.
There's something secret in there.
Someone-
Let me dig around. Can
Go
I
ahead, give
feel
me a-
around the wall and the floor of the cave around this pile?
All right, go ahead, give me a roll.
Is that investigating?
Yeah, investigation roll. Yep.
Were you wondering if we're not calling you guys in
15.
I
here? You
15.
come
All
in.
right. What you find when you move one of the big boxes, the kind of crates that opens up. As it rolls open, you see a mannequin roll out,
Oh no.
like a half mannequin, like you would use to like craft clothing.
But
The
that's going back where it
mannequin
came from.
rolls out onto the floor, and it's wrapped in leather armor.
I've stabbed it before it even stops rolling. Oh,
The armor seems resistant to your stab.
wait, that
That to
that
Daru.
should have done more.
Give
What
that
is
to
this thing
Daru.
wearing? I start unbuckling it. What is this?
You're doffing its
Looking
armor.
at the armor itself, it seems to be crafted. It seems to have been crafted a long time ago. Give me a history roll to see if you can know more about it. What'd you get?
Why, this looks like the 19.
This looks like leather armor crafted by a band of Uthgardt barbarians that existed, that were thought to be extinct. Actually, they might not. They call themselves the Blue Bear Tribe. This armor comes from that tribe. It has a very rough, sharp edges, sharp angles to it. This leather armor is sort of has the almost looks like patched together, but it's actually in very great shape. And it doesn't seem like it's aged at all the time it's been here.
Well, this is something.
Standing next to the mannequin, as the mannequin rolls out, in the same box, you also find 20 arrows.
20 arrows? Well, I'll take those.
All right.
You should have Jaru take a look at all this. Those might be magical arrows.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, sure. Jaru, this is definitely an item with some power. This armor here.
I'll start to cast Identify.
Looks like it might be about my size, too.
What do you want to identify?
We'll start with the armor.
All right. Arrows you can identify in batches of 20, so that's totally fine. But you want to start with the armor. All right, you start casting it. Anybody else going to do anything as Jaru decides to sit down and start casting a
Sitting on the
spell?
edge of the bed.
It crumbles a little bit.
Are you going to sit on the bed?
Yeah.
All right, hold
I
on.
said it.
It falls and breaks in half, and you land on your butt.
Is there anything-
Everybody laughs.
There's nothing under the bed, but literally you sit on it, it just goes, just breaks under your weight.
So much for taking a nap.
How?
Yeah. It
long
has
this camp been
kind of a
here?
hay fill, so you don't take any damage, but you just kind of just gets disrupted. Like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. All right,
10
you guys-
points to your pride.
All right, anybody else gonna look for anything around here?
I mean, I'll keep looking. Does Flander have any interest in it?
That is fine.
Lear will start flipping through these journals and see if he picks
All
up
right.
any good information.
As you flip through the journals, nobody else is gonna look. Or did you say you want to look through the stuff?
I'll look
Let's do
through
the
more.
journals first, and I'll come back to you. You read through one of the journals. As you look through it, you find that most of them are full of looks like documented on the anatomy of various spiders. Looks like there's all kinds of stuff about their eating habits, kind of a biological journal of different types of spiders. Some of which you recognize from spiders you've just seen.
So just beat the shit out of
This would have been good information to have about 10 minutes ago.
it.
You also find a
What's to
journal.
learn? Just hit them with swords until they die, right?
You also find a journal. I'm not even sure as a fire elemental or as an earth elemental, you actually get to keep your intelligence, right? I think you're just.
I
all
do
your
get to
mental
keep my
stuff.
mental stats as a druid.
Okay, perfect. That's right, because you're not polymorphing. You're
He's a really smart piece of
All right,
rock.
as you look through, I'm thinking of like the Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, as you look, you find a personal journal by somebody named Wendell Horsemane, and the journal seems to be from around DR 1140, which is about 300 years in the past.
Oh.
Well, more,
wow.
not quite 300 years in the past. But yeah.
But the journal looks in pretty good condition for that?
Yeah, you can read through it if you want to try to find some information in it.
Yeah, I'll
Pretty
do that.
dry here.
It's
Yeah.
probably wrapped in like a leather.
All
or
right,
something.
give me a history roll to see if you identify as you're flipping through, if you just identify anything as you're scanning through it that might be historically of value.
Not phenomenal at history, but 8.
Yeah, you look through it, and there's a bunch of entries, personal logs, things like that about this Wendell Horsemane. He seems to be probably some kind of a druid, you're guessing.
An
But-
entomologist.
As you look through it, you yourself aren't catching anything. I mean, you have to sit and spend a week literally reading it,
Yeah.
but in fast terms, looking for it, you don't see anything.
I'll
Okay.
glide through the wall and hand it over to Flander.
Nice.
Maybe you can get more information out of this.
All right. As you do so, you've investigated it and you bring it to Flander. By then, you're able to finish your spell casting. As you look at this armor, that's Uthgardt armor, this leather armor, you see that this armor has been the edges and stitchings of this armor are magically encharged. They seem to be there seems to be various types of birds. Bones that are used as stitching parts. So it's bird bones, and then they're woven together all throughout the edging of it. This bird bones makes this leather armor, this magical leather armor, especially lithe and light. When wearing this leather armor, not only do you get a +2 armor enhancement bonus, but it also gets advantage on dexterity saves.
Dang,
Ooh.
nice.
It's pretty good leather armor.
I tell that.
Hi, that's quite the craftsmanship.
Light
What do you
armor?
think of this, Theo? Built with bones hundreds of years ago.
It is very finely crafted.
Yeah, it's Uthgardt avian leather. Avian as in the birds.
I think it's a light leather, I'm guessing.
Well, it's leather. It's leather armor. It's magical leather armor crafted from the skin and bones of birds.
That is very lightweight.
Cool.
I don't know if I can make use of it though myself. I think I prefer having something a little more sturdy.
All right.
This is even lighter than the studded leather I'm wearing now.
Would it fit you?
I suppose. Does it look like it's for a medium creature?
You think you might be able to fit into it? Yeah.
Oh, I am so fitting this for myself.
It's a little smelly. You might want to air it out a little bit, but.
Nothing a little bit of magic won't fix. I'm sure Theo has something in his workshop for
I
that.
believe Jeru can clean it up quickly with his prestidigitation.
All right. Meanwhile,
He leans over and does that.
Flander, you have been handed a book.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to give me a history roll to see if you can scan through it quickly and try to find any information?
History roll. 21.
All right. As you peel through it, you most of it seems to be about this Wendell Horsemane's journey through the high forest. He seems to have once come from the high forest, and he's settled in here, and he's been at this location for a while, according to the journals. But most of it's very dry and boring and mundane. But you may have left something out, because when you caught this one passage, it catches your eye, and it reads as follows. "'Tis a misunderstood fact that spiders are our enemies. They are indeed just nature's scavengers. They remove the weak to make others stronger. My work with the Blue Bear tribe has taught me much of how scavengers work. I have made friends with the group of spiders, and I've spent much of my time communicating with them. Should the Blue Bear tribe seek me out after the incident at the old tomb, these spiders will be my allies. Although I disagreed with Farrick's tactics in stealing the ancient spiritual axe and the totem, her demise at the hands of the barbarians has made me the inheritor of her foul deeds. So now the task of making it right falls upon me. But the Uthgardt are not easily swayed with words, so a show of force might be my only course of action." It's not really making sense to you what exactly it means by this. It says something about a spiritual axe and a totem.
Especially since it's something from 300 years ago.
Yeah. Anybody else doing anything in this room? Did you say you were going to look for some more things?
Sure.
Give me a investigation. Yeah.
Net 20.
Oh,
All right.
Nice.
You find the last two things of value. I'll let you
Yay.
know that, since you don't want to go. What you find in these with your natural 20, you find two items, and they are the last two things that you'll find. You find an ancient battle axe carved with the old markings of a horse on the battle axe. It appears to be most likely with old markings that are probably from the Uthgardt barbarian tribe.
Very cool.
It's a stone axe. It looks really fierce. It's got a nice curved handle. You would use it as a battle axe today. You also find a small obsidian horse, about 18 inches tall, maybe like this big.
Nice. I'll show everyone. I say, loudly enough that people out in the hallway might hear me. Wow, this is a beautiful battle axe.
You shouldn't call Zindra that.
And then the
Is that what
horse.
you said? She successfully swats you on the back of the head. She's
Is that the spirit axe that was mentioned in those journals?
Drew holds his hands out for it.
Yes, you should take a look at this. I'll hand this. Check out the carvings. You said it had horse carvings on it.
There's a carvings of horses on the battle axe, and then you found a small obsidian about 18 inches tall, whatever that was,
Foot and a half.
yeah, for virtual measurements for of a horse.
It's is it? Can't do math right now.
Yeah, it looks like the horse. I mean, it's more thin because it's like a horse up on its hind legs.
3/5 of a square.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so you're
hand
gonna
them
go
both
and
to-
identify them.
Yeah, I hand them both to our identifying
All right,
machine.
taking another 20 minutes as you sit through here, you can see with the identification machine that this axe is a +2 battle axe.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
Yeah, and the statue is what they call an obsidian horse. It's a magical statue that can actually summon an obsidian. A magical horse, but it's not a magical horse that's going to be pulled. It pulls something called a nightmare.
Well, it's the nightmare.
A nightmare is a magical horse.
Oh, it summons the thing
Yeah.
that's called the nightmare.
Just a
Yeah.
nightmare. Oh,
Nightmare is quite a potent steed.
that's pretty cool.
Give me a knowledge history roll. I'll give you a chance of knowing this.
Where's history? $23.
Ooh. All right.
It's almost as good as I can get.
What is your alignment?
Neutral.
Neutral. All right. So when you pull this, it'll pull the nightmare, and the only thing, the nightmare can only fight in its defense. So you pull it, and it will basically becomes a riding steed, but it will defend itself. But it doesn't have any attack actions. Like you can't use it to send it to attack. And effectively, it just allows you to travel over with it. However, if you are a good aligned character, you might have trouble with it.
Well,
Cool.
Not for me.
yeah, right.
We're
I
both like,
have need of a steed, so
oh, wait a second. No, I'm good.
if no one objects, I do have need of a steed.
Something ominous about the look of that horse. You go right ahead.
Yeah, I already have Bacchic, my horse.
I don't need a horse.
You know that the nightmare it can be used once every 5 days.
That's cool.
Just to let you know.
Ooh.
How long does it last after summoning?
I'm reading it right now, just to double check. 24 hours. It lasts for 24 hours, can be used once every 5 days. And it'll summon a nightmare, and the nightmare can fight only to defend itself. So basically, if creatures are attacking it. So you can't like send it into battle or anything.
True, but we could use that to get into the ethereal plane.
Possibly, yes.
Interesting.
All right, so we finished our investigation of this pile, and that was the end of that.
Yes.
As he's identifying, I'm imagining Theo just sort of picking through the rest of it, but not finding anything more useful.
So
Okay.
this leather armor, is it leather armor +2? Is this a homebrew item?
Yeah, well, I don't know if do you not have leather armor +2 in the book?
They do. But the
Yeah,
avian
the-
leather effect with the advantage on dex.
Yeah, no,
saves,
it's a homebrewed advantage. And so you get
Okay.
advantage on dexterity saves while wearing the avian leather, the Uthgardt avian leather. It actually is. It's actually something from third edition. I use a lot of magic items from third edition, so
You should have cool magic items.
they have some really cool lore-based items, which I love.
It can help you down your armor there, Hemo, so you're not taking so dang long.
It's light armor. It doesn't take long at all, and we have time while Jeru.
That's what I'm saying. He's helping you because he's otherwise just digging through it.
Yeah. I feel like you would help Eck more than anything. It takes forever to put on full plate.
Yeah, it takes me a minute. It takes him 10.
Takes me one action.
Brag about it.
Yeah.
That's why he's helping you guys. He's just being helpful.
Okay, so you guys have done this. You guys look through this area. You decipher this. This appears to be some kind of a maybe some kind of a druid thing. Sounds to me like there's something going on with this Uthgardt totem thing. Might have been remnants of an old adventuring party.
So you disagreed with somebody stealing an axe and totem. We now have an axe and totem. I think.
Yeah.
He said specifically, although I disagree with Ferrick's tactics in stealing the ancient spiritual axe and the totem, her demise at the hands of the barbarians has made me the inheritor of this foul deed. So now the task of making it right falls upon me. But the Uthgardt are not easily swayed with words, so a show of force might be the only course of action.
Yeah, but all these items are basically Uthgardt in crafting, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we sort of like now we're inheriting all of
This
Uthgardt
character must have destroyed the Uthgards. It's tough for an elvish tongue to pronounce.
Yeah. Might have destroyed. What are you thinking that they destroyed?
Well, we thought the Uthgardt barbarians were extinct. You said earlier.
No,
so.
there's plenty of Uthgardt barbarians, but the
Blue Bear tribe.
Blue Bear tribe is thought to be extinct at this point.
Gotcha.
Maybe this spider researching character, this horsemane,
Maybe he did it.
destroyed the tribe.
Could have. He said
Maybe
it
you
hell
wearing that
defensive.
armor makes you the new chief of the Blue Bears.
Do you need an axe or a totem?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, those have been distributed. Wait, who's taking the axe?
I don't think anybody needs the axe.
Yeah.
Not exactly my style. I could use it in a pinch.
Who's got the strongest arm?
Well, that would
Flander.
probably be. Wait a second.
Flander, are you familiar with battle axe technology?
It's not my forte.
That's fair, Tay. So yeah, Theo's like, let's move.
All right. What are you gonna do with this? What are you gonna do with those traps? Are gone, by the way. They withered when the creature died. I don't remember if I said that or not. Okay.
Yeah.
So who's gonna take these items now? Is anybody gonna take them and use them?
You're taking the
I would like to wear the leather armor.
armor.
All
I'm
right.
assuming the horse does not need to be a
Let me double check. I will double check.
that sounds like
It's just very rare.
yep, so not a tune.
So not attuned. The armor, because it has special magical powers, does need to be attuned to you.
Okay.
So you can wait. So you'll get the +2 bonus when you don it, but you will not get the benefit of the dexterity saves until you attune to it. Anybody
Okay,
gonna
so
do anything?
pretty
with
much
the
wait until a long
axe
rest.
or anything?
They could take it and sell it.
Yeah, I mean, like I can take it. It seems like it. I can take it. And I can use it if need be for some sort of ritual, but it's like not something I'd use.
Maybe we could put it on display somewhere if we're not going to use it later.
Sell it.
Yeah. Sell it.
Is
Yeah.
it worth 30,000 gold? Do you think?
This ritual artifact.
It may come in handy.
It's really old.
What are we? The British Empire?
I guess we could return it to the other Uthgardt.
Yes. The Uthgar stole his thing that he guarded.
The Uthgars today, would we know if they're like particularly warlike or
There are many
The
factions of
barbarian
Uthgardt.
tribes?
Yeah, the barbarian tribe. There's many of them. Like
So probably,
the tiger, Uthgardt tends to be very strong. In fact, that they are known to be were tigers. Actually, that's been well known. They are actually but there are various Uthgardt tribes all over the place of various factions, and they have various ways in which they see life. I mean, there are good and bad tribes, just like any other communities. They are scattered all across the Sword Coast in various forms.
I feel like uniting the barbarians is pretty low on our priority list.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, hang on to it.
Yeah.
Who's going to hang
then
on
we
to the
hang on
axe
to it.
so I have it, so I know?
Put it in the bag.
Here, Ek.
I'll take it. I'll take the
Okay, so-
the axe.
So you're gonna take the axe. You're gonna take the
horse.
the horse, and then Hemo is taking the armor. Okay, cool. All right. What do you want to do now? Do you want to head back? You want to head
What's up
over?
to the northeast here? It looks like there's a lot of cobwebs.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of cobwebs up there. That's what it looks like. What do you want to do?
We have the south too.
I'm gonna
We do have the south.
firebolt it, I guess, and see
All right,
if I
clear
can
it out.
burn through it and see if
All
there's
right.
a passage.
You firebolt through it to see if there is a
Pew, pew,
passage.
pew.
After spending time with it, you can see that there is indeed a passage beyond.
Oh boy.
Let me get kind of right at the edge of the map. Oh, hold on. Get this way.
Is there a way up over there, Theo? I feel we're leaving the direction of the ogre's tower.
It looks like it's turns back down.
Because I thought
Cleared up
we
the-
determined that this led towards where we were going.
Yeah, it was kind of.
Because
We are
Hemo
headed in
has
the
direction
right
sense.
sort of direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Hemo's telling us now it's turning. So this is getting
Well-
squishy up here. I'm gonna stop at this squishy point.
You probably have to squeeze through it. Although without having any like combat or anything, you can just do it over time. You know, it's like you don't have
Sure.
to.
Well, I'll tell everybody it looks like it narrows, but it also heads back down to the right. Do you guys want to explore, or shall we head back?
Zindra's
There's obviously something happened here long ago.
Can I see anything down this?
you have to
opening?
squeeze past it. Meaning, if you're on the other side and you're trapped and an initiative happens, you might be trapped and have to be on your own. Just letting you know.
That's fair.
But you can squeeze through automatically. But if you want to rush back, you'll have to make checks.
Yeah, I gotcha. So can I see anything through the opening?
Why does
Peeking through?
Lear not
that's
go
what you're seeing
first?
right now.
He can swim through this stone
you.
as if
Yeah,
it
you
was
see up-
nothing.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
I'll
see
Yeah,
it
that's a
looks-
good point. That's a good point, Hemo.
What's
was
that?
I'll move up here using my burrow.
Everybody
There you go.
stop squishing for a second. Well,
He just
Lear
goes
can
through.
burrow through.
I like it.
All right, we're gonna burrow through, no problem. Boom. You burrow through on the other side. I'll reveal
Basically,
Revealio.
my face just stays in the middle and rock goes around my
Revealio
shoulders.
Cool.
The
Just a
elemental.
face moves down the wall. That's really cool.
It's not creepy at all.
Let
It's
me.
like the Simpsons meme where Homer goes into the bush.
Right. It appears to be a large spider web that stretches across, and it looks like it turns up again, more to the north.
Can I look around to see if there's any more spiders in this big web?
Yeah, what are you,
Give
spidered out
me
now?
a spot roll. give me a search. You want to do a perception?
I mean, frankly, just
That's a
cast
natural
an
20.
AoE.
Wow, nice roll. Looking around, you don't
Oh,
see
shit.
any other spiders.
Looks like the coast is clear, just more web. I'll say back telepathically.
All right.
All right, I'll start squeezing my way through.
All right. You managed to squeeze through.
I'll move to the side and let you pass.
How high is the room here?
It's just 10 feet up here.
All
You
right,
could just burrow into the ground.
so I'll fire this up again here. I don't like all these cobwebs. Just fire bolting.
All right. You managed to get yourself clear of all of the cobwebs. And past.
I can't
Pretty
imagine
old ones
those.
again.
What's that?
They're pretty old ones again.
Yeah, no, I mean they don't look super like they're as old as the ancient ones were.
Okay.
But they're pretty, they're
Unused though.
yeah,
This is a massive spiderweb here.
yeah.
Yeah.
You managed to clear it out. All right. So the question will be, do you want to investigate to the south or do you want to investigate off to the north by northeast?
I imagine the south one links up with the other trail.
What are these
Nice.
crystals here?
Looking at those crystals, they seem to be old, just stones, and the stones take on a sort of like a phosphorescent glow. They sort of
Is this at all similar to the crystal that we had to harvest to get the
Oh, the living crystal.
the living
think-
crystal
you-
that we
you
used
think
for
there
the
might be
Barrowwood
some-
statue?
You think there might be some similarity to it? Maybe it's a trend that's happening. But what you're looking at doesn't seem to be anything more than just sort of this crystal that takes on a glow, almost like phosphorescent moss does.
I'm gonna take a closer
Cool.
look. Can I investigate it?
Yeah, give me an investigation roll.
I got some tools on me and stuff. Only got a 10. That one.
You think that it might be slightly valuable? You think that they can sell for some silver, but it would take a lot of effort to pull them
Yeah,
out.
they're heavy, right?
Yeah.
Can we see up to the northeast there?
Yeah, looking to the northeast,
just
it
keeps
heads
going.
off, and you can see
Narrows.
you can see the hint of daylight.
Oh, I see daylight up ahead. That might be out.
Gods, I'd love to get out of this cave.
So you're saying you don't want to go down that way? You point south.
Let us.
Can I see further down there with 60-foot dark vision?
Let's see.
Further south, or is it?
Yeah, you can
Maybe a
see
little
probably about like that.
Here, let's take a look, but it'd be good to get out of here, I think.
Oh, he did it this time, Mike.
Hmm?
It wasn't me this time, Mike.
You can see that there's like a little chamber that heads out this way. What do you think you want to do?
There's another chamber there. Ugh.
You can slide through the wall and just poke his head through and peek down that
And you're gonna
hallway.
be our scout here. We got our stone scout.
All right. What do you got? You gonna decide you're gonna.
He's looking south a little bit more.
looking south a little
into
bit.
this
more?
cavern.
All right. As you look south,
Roll for initiative. No.
yeah.
That's gonna happen right here.
All right. As you look south, what you see is you see bulbous spiders with their back ends almost like puffed out like a balloon stretched out. You see it. It peeks its head up. This is a medium creature. Along with it, further down this area over here, if I can get to the right layer, you come around the corner and you see some in this area right here. You also see another one's racing out from the darkness from this area.
Oh god.
They all have these bubbly things in the back.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
You are not surprised. We'll roll for initiative
Ah,
next time.
no.
All right. So this was all about the exploration of the spider tunnel, taking the side track, taking the side quest, and investigating it. You found some cool stuff.
We did. We got some items.
We actually did get some really good loot.
Hopefully,
My AC went up by 1.
hopefully
we're
no,
heading the right way.
hopefully no story items that are going to come back to bite you in the rear end later.
Clearly.
No, never.
Hemo's the new leader of a tribe of barbarians. Or
I just have cool
It's got a
looking
good
armor.
name. Blue Bear Tribe.
If they're all dead, do I really lead them?
Well, you could ask them for money and
Yeah, you
pay
could
off
get
that
your 30K.
loan, you know?
That's our new group name,
From
right?
an extinct tribe of barbarians.
it's
What
called
if we're-
leveraging your assets, Hemo.
What if
Come on.
we're the Blue Bear Tribe now? Eh? Yeah, sounds
Let's
good,
all
right?
take a
Is that our
level
group
in
name?
Barbarian.
The blueberries?
Blueberries? You did give us a bunch of berries.
All right. So we'll start initiative next time we get back here, and we'll go from there, and hopefully wrap it up with it. So I was laughing because I was like, oh, they're gonna leave it out doing that last little combat, which is fine by me.
No.
And then he's like, no, we can't leave a
We gotta
map
get that XP.
unexplored. Can't leave a map
you
unexplored.
gotta see all this stuff.
We got to get all of that XP in this milestone-based game.
Exactly.
I was like, oh, they're gonna make it through, no problem. Oh, guess not.
We can still run away, guys. Run away!
We'll see everybody next week, and hopefully, don't step on all those spiders.
Or do. Do step on them.
One way or the other. Yeah.
If they blink when you step on them, that's when you know you're in trouble.
Good point. Oh yeah. Or if they start throwing stuff at you.
If you step on them and they throw you,
Yeah.
watch out.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Had fun little side quest tonight. Bye.
Bye.